Hello everybody, and welcome to the first official session of Rise of Unity. I will be your DM/host, Spaz Gamer, also go by Will, here in Central California, pretty much bringing you this new and interesting adventure with these lovely individuals.
Yay!
You might notice some of them as familiar faces and other of them not so familiar. So, can we go around the table real fast for everybody to introduce themselves?
Sure. My name's Sean Steele. I go by SteelX for the channel. Live in the Pacific Northwest. Let's see. DM another show on the channel. I'm really excited. I'm playing Arioma. You guys see the artwork behind me there. Am a spellborn sorceress, and I'll be the conscious and solver for the party. I'm really excited to learn who she is and jump into this campaign. It's been a lot of work, and Spaz put a lot of good stuff into this, and I'm really excited to get to be a player again. So, cheers.
I'm Shadow from Portland, Oregon. I'll be playing the RoU Wizard. I'll be the soul and leader, and my character's name is Renzo Rendall. And he talks like this.
Speech.
I am Jackie Rackham, a longtime fan of the show. I live in the West Coast where it's always fucking sunny. I play Torin Beardhammer, dependable protector, Bane Dwarf.
All right, and I am Brian, coming out of northwestern Pennsylvania, right on the shores of Lake Erie. I am going to be playing Vindebrand Bettenstein. He is a giantkin druid with the Circle of Elements, a little-known circle. But I'm super excited to start playing. I will be the adventurer of the party and the ambassador of the party, because somebody's got to keep them reined in, you know? That's this guy. Right.
So you'll notice everybody's playing what is a different race than what you're used to if you're familiar with D&D. So just a quick rundown of pretty much what everyone's playing to go over it again is first off with Sean. He's playing a Spellborn, which is a custom race that is caused by pretty much mutations during pretty much pregnancy to the child that turns them into this odd creature of magic. Next up is Jackie, which is of the sub-race Bane, which is one of the blessed races of the land. Next up is Shadow, who is playing a RoU, which is pretty much for the most part a wolfman race. Very terrifying, very powerful, and very skilled with magic, surprisingly enough. And And last but certainly not least, Brian is playing a giantkin, which is, compared to everybody else, a ginormous person when it comes to their race.
Just like it sounds, yeah.
Yep. Which is pretty much using a few custom rules for him, but he's a large creature, and he's probably going to be throwing some goblins or something later. So, who knows?
Several, yes.
At once.
Can't wait.
Want to give a little world setting because this is based off the
Okay.
the Hoda stuff.
So, the quick rundown of the world. We are currently in the setting of Candoria, which, if you watch our Tuesday game, it is pretty much the same world Hoda is currently running through. But this is a little bit different. You might be wondering how. Well, you see, we're 2,000 years in the past. 200 years after the rise of the holy races, the Bane, Shroud, and Revenant. But still, not as much change as you've seen in the future. Now the land's currently untamed, torn apart from an ancient war that passed on for a long time against dragons and giants. And at this point, things are just starting to calm down once again as civilization is starting to rebuild, and the party currently finds themselves wondering what to do next. What are they supposed to look for? And also, who are they really faithful with in the end? There's obviously gods that have proven to walk among them, but who really knows what these deities actually think of in the end? Now then, another thing to run through real fast is the party will be currently starting in the month of Narv, which is in most forms September. So it's early fall for them, and they'll have an interesting introduction to say the least, but we will get into that later. Now, Sean, do you want to go over everything else? At this
Sure.
point?
Yeah,
Okay,
so we got this is obviously not streamed yet. The Session 0 arc for before our campaign begins is going to be recorded and put onto YouTube, obviously. But this show will be taking place on Wednesday nights at 6:30 p.m. Pacific for Res Unity. But we do have some other shows on the channel if you guys want to check those out. We have Ages Past on Sundays at the same time, and it's ran by AJ, and they got Connor, Scott, Kayla, Cody, and Kyle playing there. And then I DM a game on Tuesdays, which is Horseman of the Apocalypse. And we got Kyle, AJ, Dylan, and Connor playing for that. And then on Saturday mornings, we have World Building. And with that, we are making a whole game from scratch. In fact, a whole new system. And we are streaming the progress, myself and some devs. We go through everything, and we are looking for viewers to help build it with us. So it's a lot of fun if you guys enjoy world building, lore writing, any stuff like that. You can catch up with us, and we're also taking applications on our Discord.
When you do catch us live, there's things called table tokens, which you can use to play games and whatnot. The top 40 table tokens, whoever has the top 40 table tokens will be getting a VIP badge
60 now.
next to their name. 60, top 60. It still says top 40 on the site.
Yeah, it is 60.
All right, top 60 then.
Yeah, we got a little bump up.
As well as if you buy bits, you can buy things like inspiration and health points for the players, which will appear next to our names now, or was it?
It's on the
still
other.
above our heads?
It's the other overlay. Yeah, it'll be underneath.
Okay. See, and yeah, so you'll be able to help us out in that way.
Awesome.
And we do have a Discord. The link is below. Also, follow the YouTube channel. Subscribe to our Twitch. Follow our Twitch. And soon, right now, for Tier 1 subscribers, you guys may be able to participate in the guild games that are run every now and then. Eventually, we'll be bumped up to Tier 3 subscribers only. So, subscribe, get a chance to play with these guys, have some fun. You may not lose a character.
Too soon.
Yep.
Feel like
Always
somebody's
be too-
projecting.
And right about now is where we would go into a recap of what happened last week. But guess what?
Nothing happened? What have you guys done? Oh, wait a minute. We haven't begun yet.
Fresh fishes.
So, So then, if that's everything, may everyone hold your breath as we're going to dive down into it. Now then.
Wait,
As
is this a
we're-
contest? I'm not doing it.
I'm gonna lose because I smoke. Lung capacity is not great.
And I should have known this was a holding your breath contest. I should have held my breath as well, damn. But getting back into it, we'll be starting in the forest. It is currently early morning. The moist smell of pine fills the air. And at this point, it's quiet. Nothing notable for anything at the moment. The night was calm. And you can see what are a few tents surrounding you. I feel like a few of you might have just slept on the ground considering your large figure. But as you awaken to pretty much the sound of movement, what do you two do as we turn to Vin and Rez? As you are currently in the eastern tribe of the Titan Wilderness.
Well, I suppose it's time to get up, yeah? Rez.
We heard
Rez!
movement. Rez will get up. We heard movement, though, you said, right?
You did hear movement. You can hear what sounds to be the footsteps of multiple individuals walking around, which pretty much to give you an understanding of what's happening for the last couple days, you guys decided to come down from the northern tribe to travel to Vin's special location outside of the forest. And on your way here, about 3 days ago, you ran into the eastern tribe, which, from what you know, most of the eastern tribe is actually made up of wood elves. It is closely affiliated with the northern tribe, which is the Mythclaw, but, you know, it's not really, hey, here's all of our shit, but they're willing to travel with you, or let you travel with them at the moment.
I'll scurry off into the bushes as quietly as I can. Unfortunately, Vin won't be able to hide, but maybe I'll be able to jump out and help him at the right moment.
I'll just pack up my stuff, stand up nice and tall, take a look around over the bushes, and which way did Rez? You didn't do anything to piss anybody off lately, did you?
Blatantly, no.
Right. Well, I suppose we'll pack it up. Do I actually? I probably don't have a bedroll, do I? They don't make them that big.
I don't think you would have a bedroll, but considering, you know, you probably have a tougher body than you
I don't mind nature. It's alright.
Yeah. Plus, you can
Check
just
it up.
make your own bed by just moving the dirt. Just go.
Mm-hmm. Typically in the mornings after I get up, the what I would be doing is using a little bit of the mold earth to leave it as it was, undisturbed.
Pretty much cleaning up the area, making sure that you don't really leave any noticeable tracks, which those big feet of yours, you definitely do leave noticeable tracks.
Yeah, they're big and they're usually deep too. Well, Rez, where'd you go?
Over here.
Are you doing the morning leak thing?
No, I hear people. What do you see?
What do I see? From
Well,
10 feet up.
Yes.
Oh, side note, yeah, I am
You see the
9 foot-
curvature
9
of the earth?
9'11", yeah.
You say 9'11", but you're just practically 10 foot.
Hey, not yet.
Get on your tippy toes. You'll be
I think
there.
I'm still growing.
As you look around, you can see what looks to be a multiple individuals walking around currently, pretty much getting things ready for the day, getting things back up. One of the things that you'll know about the Eastern tribe is that they don't really stay in one place for very long. They're always moving in a large group, place to place throughout the forest.
Are these the lot that don't do much sleeping?
No, they actually don't. You're surprised that there's still so many here. Honestly, there's probably the other half of the watch that were watching before everybody else was asleep.
Were we camping with them?
You were camping with them. You've been traveling with them for the last couple of days.
So I was like, where you going?
For some reason, I didn't think we were camping with them.
Yeah, I
I
thought they were
crawl out
alone
of the
too.
bushes.
There you go.
You're all paranoid. I hear somebody.
Can't trust these people.
That's good.
Oh wait, these people are kind. They gave us food. That's
Oh
right.
yeah, we know them. Crawls out of bush.
Very good. And how far out are we from where I expect to find the spot that I'm headed to?
You're about a day's journey
Still
away
another day?
at this
Okay.
point. You're still within inside the forest at this point. You say probably a couple more hours before you actually cross outside of it. But for the most part, it's not too long of a walk. Nothing that you're not used to.
Sure. Well, I guess I'll kind of make my way over to them. Anybody cooking breakfast?
They look at you, and how close is Rez?
Now that I'm like awake and realize that we know them, probably pretty close.
Okay. So, as pretty much they begin talking, which this is actually a language you do not understand because they don't know Common.
Or Sylvan?
They know Sylvan and Elvish.
So
They
they're
do
probably
not know
speaking
Common. They're speaking Sylvan at the moment because
Then I would understand them.
they know.
I speak
pretty
Sylvan,
much- Oh,
actually.
you do speak Sylvan?
I
thought
do,
you spoke
yeah.
Druidic and Giant.
And Sylvan. That was a background thing.
Ah, I see. So you both understand them then. Good. So then. Well, good morning there, travelers. How have you been? Or how did you sleep?
I slept well. I'm mighty surprised that you're still here, actually.
Well, not all of us can leave at once. It's not safe to leave as a whole group together. Best to move separately.
Right. Well, which way are you guys headed?
We're going to be currently traveling southwards next. We're getting too close to the edge of the forest, so we'll skirt around it and then continue on in deeper.
Quite close, yeah.
Yes.
Right. About the breakfast, did you start yet?
Yes, we have. Which, you'll notice this when they pretty much come out with breakfast. It's not something super delectable from what you can see, as they pull out what looks to be a handful of berries.
What type of people
Right up my path.
are they with?
They are with the eastern tribe of the Titan Wilderness, which is a majority of wood elves.
Oh, interesting.
I hope this will suffice for you. I'm not sure, but it does well for everyone else, so probably take 2 with you just in case. Large one.
Bludge, thank you.
Question. I heard you're traveling to the land of man, correct?
That might be on the schedule.
Do you think you'll travel within the area of the town of Rosewick?
Rosewick, yeah. Well, wasn't on the plan, but I could make a stop if you've got business there.
I would appreciate if you'd be able to do something for me. I have this, I have a sibling there, my sister.
Ooh.
I haven't really talked to her in very long, in almost 10 cycles, but I would like it if you could deliver a message for me to her, if you were going through there.
Well, sure. You've been friendly enough. I could return the favor.
Thank you.
You know if this town is friendly to
Looks up.
our sorts.
For the most part, majority of the individuals out there are humans, halflings, and a couple of wood elves here and there are kind. So I feel you should be well received. There might be a bit of scare at first, but considering there's enough of us there, they shouldn't be too surprised by you two.
I get along good with the halflings.
Oddly enough.
Do you call them quarterlings or eighthlings?
The tiny lot. They like to climb. It's weird, but I don't mind.
But yes, I would appreciate if you'd be able to deliver a message to her, as he pulls out what looks to be a piece of parchment and hands it to you.
Sure.
You mentioned a cycle. How long would we? No, is that a month?
That a cycle is a year.
Oh, it's here for 10 years. Okay. Okay.
And your sister's name?
Oh, Nata.
Not a what?
Nata Feyre.
Not a very good.
type it out in the chat.
I was thinking if I should go there or not, but
Hey, but an elf.
very rare.
Not a favorite.
She's not a fae, Ray.
Sure. So
So what is
stays
she
in
then
Rose-
if she's not a favorite?
Oh no.
She's a wood elf. We've been over this.
That's exactly. Not a favorite. She's a wood elf.
Why do you keep calling me Ray?
Well, yeah. I don't see any reason not to make a stop in, so we could certainly take a look out.
Thank you.
The least I could do for all this food you've been helping us with, like these berries.
It's the least we can do. Not too many here respect the forest, recently at least.
Unfortunately, that's right. Well, if that's all, it's been good traveling with you. I hope to catch up with you soon enough. Yeah.
Likewise.
Safe
Hopefully
travels.
we meet again soon.
Farewell. Riz, that thing we were talking about. Ready?
Sure.
You got some berry on your chin. Yeah. The juice. Yeah. There you go. Come on. I got it. Do you have like? How big is your tongue? Honest question. Can you just like lap it up from around the snout?
Scooby Doo it.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a dog tongue, so probably, yeah.
Yeah, I would probably.
Fantastic.
Uh,
So what was So I suppose we'll be making a stop in Rosewick. Rosewick, yeah.
You know where that is?
Yeah. I think once we get a little further out of the woods, yeah, I think I can find it.
Maybe
I was
we'll
kinda-
pull a map.
I was kind of hoping you might have known.
Somewhat.
All right, we'll figure it out. I mean, shit, it's been 10 years. What's another couple of days if we get lost? Right?
What's another couple of years if we get lost?
Yeah, these woods are big.
We are
Shit.
big.
She's not gonna know you're even coming. No, that's weak.
Nope.
Weak.
That dropped hard.
I failed.
That flopped so badly.
Yeah. I saw that going much better in my head, and then execution was.
Not a good attempt.
Yeah, there, dang it!
Boom!
Not a way to go.
Roasted.
Not a very good at puns yet.
Yeah. We'll get there. We'll
Not
get
a very
there.
good job.
Yeah. I digress.
when we're about a half hour away from all the elves, I'll look up to Vin and be like,
Can I see that letter?
Yeah, sure. Do you think that would it be wrong to read it?
Eh, probably.
Go ahead. What's it
I'll
say?
be tear it like it's in an envelope.
I mean, it might be in an
You didn't just rip it in half, did you?
No. I was gesturing like it was in an envelope.
I guess my question is can you read Elvish?
I cannot.
Uh,
I can only read Common and Sylvan.
Vin, how about you? Can you read Common?
Yes.
I mean, not Common, Elvish.
No.
No.
Well
Okay,
then, while we're walking, I will take 10 minutes to comprehend languages.
Ah, I see. Good for you. So, as you're traveling down and pretty much having to stop for about 10 minutes, you
Probably while he's
eventually...
taking a dump.
It's big... it makes sense for him.
I have toilet paper already.
Damn, only if you had Rin who could summon toilet paper. The one use for him.
I fabricate toilet paper. Enjoy.
Okay then. So after pretty much casting it, for the most part, reading through the or the parchment itself, there's nothing really special with inside of it. It's pretty much a greeting and just telling them how the tribe is currently doing. Which you'll notice for the most part, you do notice that a few members are pretty much mentioned inside of this envelope or this parchment that have passed away recently. You don't know the connection exactly because it doesn't really mention it, but it seems just to inform of exactly what's going on within inside the tribe at the moment.
Makes sense. I'll hand it back to Vin and be like,
Seems legit.
Were you expecting something not
Really, but-
legit?
It's always good to know.
Fair. I mean, if we're delivering bad news to somebody, it's supposed to be good and prepped to have a shoulder to cry on, right?
Only if
How are
that
they gonna
was-
cry on your shoulder?
I was gonna say, or kneecap in some cases.
they can lift him up.
Sometimes you gotta crisscross. I spend a lot of time sitting.
Good thing there wasn't a explosive rune on that parchment. Oh, that would have been a bad day.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
Half hour
Right
after
there.
Reroll
hours.
new characters. Welcome to session 0
So
with Spaz.
back to A team.
8 health, I'd
Yeah,
be
right.
dead.
Died horribly. We don't even know they existed, but they're already dead.
You guys find a smoking crater in the ground.
At some point, I will also do a ritual cast and try and find an animal to speak with animals and see if they know where the nearest town is.
Okay, then you still are about 7 hours away
When it,
from.
yeah, I mean, I know the general direction to get to where I'm intending to go, but that's my plan to get directions.
Okay, then. So pretty much you're on the way at that
Cool.
point, and once you get there, so a couple hours pass, and it's pretty much a long travel. But the nice thing is, even though it is starting to get a lot colder since it is fall and you are in the northern areas, luckily no snow yet, no real bad weather to actually cause it. But eventually you do pretty much reach the tree line, and you can see what looks to be a large hilly grassland in front of you. A few trees spattered here and there for the most part, but it's pretty open from what you can see.
Is there a good-sized rock that I could find?
I'm gonna there probably, yeah. It wouldn't be too
Something-
hard to find.
Riz.
Like palm size.
Well, big for Riz. I want Riz to be able to throw it at me.
Okay. Okay then. So, yeah, you find something good enough, like a nice two-hander for Rez.
Right. Head out there and just toss it at me, and I'm gonna teach you the game that we've been doing. Right.
God.
Is this a strength
Bowler.
check or an athletics check?
It's up to you because it's pretty much either proficient with it or you're not proficient with it.
I have a 0 on both.
Good luck.
Fantastic.
10. Completely average.
Okay, so it's a little bit difficult. You're not used to, throwing a rock this big, or at least that far, but you eventually position yourself and you kind of do a bit of a spin, and then you kind of just release it at him.
Like a
Just like
big shot
it was.
put. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Sweet. And I'm gonna just try and swing at it. I'm aiming for one of the trees further out.
Roll me an attack roll with your quarterstaff.
Do you call your shot first? Pointing
Babe Ruth it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
okay then. So, as you
22.
actually roll damage, that's actually
Shit.
with the hit, you might just shatter their boulder. Yep, as pretty much you get it and you line it up, you're like, this one's gonna go far, and you just swing it, and Rez, you notice this as the boulder just explodes on impact with the pretty much the large stick that he calls a quarterstaff.
Well, I suppose these rocks aren't quite as tough as the ones I'm used to back home. Sorry, you didn't get any of that in you.
What was it supposed to do?
Well, it wasn't supposed to explode, right? Usually what happens is it heads out that way, and I was aiming for the tree. I was hoping it... Boulder bow, I've talked about it before.
I suppose.
Next time. All right, maybe when we're a little further south. All right, well-
Strong rocks here at the edge of the forest.
Didn't know that was a thing, but here we are.
That's the game.
Well-
Turn big rocks into small rocks.
Turn big rocks into dust.
Dust, yeah. It happens sometimes.
Hmm.
Usually not with... that was one of the best swings I've had in a long time, to be honest. So, all right. You want to let's, I guess, head out. Where were you headed anyways, Rez? What's your plans here? You just tagging along, or you got any an itinerary? Is that a word?
Actually hoping to find some bandits or renegade monster or something.
Just to make friends with? I'm kidding. I know what you're up to. Well, I wanted to make a stop. If we're pretty close, there's a spot over there we talked about, and I wanted to see how the saplings I dropped there grow, and I'm hoping that they're at least waist high by now.
Your waist or mine?
My waist, yeah. If they were your waist, then it's gonna be a rough year.
Feel bad if they're your waist.
Right.
It's more like a shrub.
That's not a tree. That's a weed.
Pick.
Okay then. So you guys start heading out, and eventually you guys reach it by the end of the day into this open field and find what looks to be a tree to rest by at this point. Now, at this some point during this day, I would assume you probably have done your speak with animals at this point. So, is there anything in particular you're looking for, or just a?
Well, I'm not going to
random-
specifically ask them where Rosewick is, but I mean where there's townspeople, townfolk. Yeah,
So
yeah.
where there's people. in a
Yeah.
sense. Okay then. Do you want?
Or if they know where Rosewick is, I'll take that too.
You know
Just saying.
what? You know what? You never know. You never know. Okay then. So you're gonna
What's
be
the
asking.
smartest looking? Yeah,
Just gonna ask a rabbit then.
sure.
Okay then.
I would never trust a rabbit.
Never trust a rabbit.
It's rule number 17 of Kendori Adventuring.
I'm writing that down.
How did you know that? Oh wait, you're also DM. I am.
It's a thing, right?
My ploy. Okay then. Well, you seem to have cornered a rabbit.
Well, I don't want to scare it, right?
You don't want to skip. It's gonna be hard. So
Well,
you want
just
to
'cause
get at
I'm
least.
big doesn't mean I'm nasty.
So you want to get like 40 meters away from that guy over there, right?
What's the range on speak with animals?
I'm just talking about like Rez, just staying away from Rez.
Oh, from him. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, not the rabbit. No,
Yeah.
rabbit's gone if it's that far away.
yeah.
You've been conned if it's that far.
Right.
Is it behind the rabbit? It is the rabbit. Look at the bones.
Hi. You big?
It's all right. I just have. Have you ever talked to somebody not with fur all over their skin?
No, not at all. No,
It's-
no.
My name's Vin.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Question
Got it.
for you:
Sure.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
I'll find you some food, but I got a question. I'm looking for some people. Have you seen any? Do you know where there's a lot more people, shorter than me but much bigger than you?
Okay, then that's a good question. Yes, he does. He does know.
Oh, cool. Which way might that? Which way would they have come from?
They kind of come from, that way, as he kind of like points like southish. But you don't want to go there. They hunt people. They just kill them.
They hunt you?
Yeah, with dogs, big dogs.
Like how big?
Like about size of half your leg, I guess.
They're huge.
Well, listen. Do you like plums?
It's a plum.
Here, try one of these, and I'll hand them one of my plum berries.
Ah shit, that's big, man.
Ah, shit!
It's the last meal winner.
You'll find that it's very delicious. You want to go? Do you want to come with us? We could protect you from the dogs.
Or, I guess, a persuasion check with advantage. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good for me.
It's not, I believe. You have
How much
locals.
better do you need than advantage?
11.
Oh, you got -2.
Okay, I guess.
Well, you don't have to. I'm just saying. If you don't
They
want.
have dogs, though.
Yeah, but you have me.
Okay. I guess pretty big compared to those
Oh,
dogs.
speaking
That
of
would
dogs.
persuade me.
Right.
Speaking of which, I have a
I got-
bigger dog.
I got a buddy of mine.
Oh
Don't
no,
be
there's
scared.
two of you?
Don't be scared, cause he looks like a dog.
Oh no.
Rez, you don't eat. Come on, check this out, Rez. I found a little friend. Just see how.
Walks over.
Oh shit, did you find dinner?
Oh,
God.
he can't understand you, right? He says hi.
Sure.
Rez,
Hello there, Wolfman thing.
Why is it squeaking?
he says hi, but he's a little afraid of you. Rightfully so, I think, because the thing.
He's got sharp teeth, man.
Well, we're gonna go take a look around. So
Okay.
hop along if you like.
Okay then, I'll just be here,
Well,
walking with you.
I'll pick him up if I can. I'll just pick him.
Oh, oh
Yeah, have you ever been this high? Don't hop out.
no! I'm so high, man. I'm gonna die if I fall.
They're so thin up here.
I can't breathe.
I'm unreadily, man. It's too much.
It's okay.
It's too much.
Do you have a name?
No.
Rez, what should we name him?
You just called him Hop Along. That's a good one.
Hop along.
I guess it's okay.
Hop along. All right. Well, listen. Calm your nerves, all right? We won't hurt you.
I thought my name was Dinner for a little while, but I guess it's not now.
If you want to be called Dinner, that's fine, too. It's a fine name.
What does dinner mean?
I have a feeling you might find out later tonight.
Oh no.
Not the bunny.
Don't go to sleep, little one.
Rez,
Yes.
and like, he'll understand me anyways. I told them that you don't have any appetite for him, so...
So you lied.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, off we go.
Wait a minute. If you could just get bunnies like that, why do I have to go hunt them?
Well, see, when I tried to talk with him, right? Something doesn't seem right about and if I can or if I need to, kind of drop concentration with the talk with animals. I don't want to
Sure,
hear
you
this.
can drop
Right?
the spell at any time.
I'm not a fan of eating what I've talked to. Well, it seems it is. Does that make sense?
Must be
What
hard
do
to
you
keep a
eat?
girlfriend then.
You,
I mean, for consumption. Yeah.
so it doesn't bother you that you have the ability to talk to them, as long as you don't talk to them.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems weird. I mean, he's got a name.
You named him.
Well, so now we can't eat him. Rules are rules, man.
I feel like
Is that a Kandorian rule?
Rules are rules. We named them. We can't eat them.
I feel like humans name their pigs and their cows all the time.
Well, humans are weird, right?
Granted.
Who would name their food, right? Well, hop along is off the table, all right?
Dinner.
That's his nickname. All right, call him what you like. He's gonna lead us to, if not Rosewick, at least some civilization, so we can get our bearings.
I'll call them emergency rations.
ER, whatever you like.
I just got that. That took me a minute.
Good. Today's going pretty good so far.
Don't jinx it.
What?
Don't jinx it.
I don't know how you maintain that voice, man. That's impressive.
The only problem is actually keeping it loud enough to hear.
Oh,
Oh God. Right. Well, off we go. Keep an eye out for another the size rock that you had. but a little more sturdy, right? We'll try it
Right.
again. We'll try it again. It's fun. I mean, you could try it if you want.
Try with hop along.
Yeah. No,
No.
not with hop along.
Yeah. No. No.
No.
Yeah, wait, no.
Oh.
Then you can't even eat him. There's nothing left of him.
The pink mist.
So the agenda then, Riz, it's try and go find that that clearing eventually with the burnt trees,
Sir.
and check on the saplings, right?
Yeah. Which is
Uh,
closer? Saplings Village.
I don't know.
Never
I know
given
the way to one. I don't know the way to the other.
You don't know how close it is, honestly, in comparison. Like, you know it's south, but you don't know how it's in the you know this much, it's in the opposite direction. So you're traveling further than you already are to get to the grove than you are getting to the town.
Do you have a preference as to which one we go to first?
No.
All right. No, we head to the grove.
Sure then.
Sounds like fun. And I'm gonna keep hop along up here. I've hold him, or maybe fits on the shoulder long enough.
So you continue out the day, around the night. You're close. You think that probably it's gonna only take an hour, and then you'll be there by pretty much tomorrow.
All right, we're gonna find another
Per
camp.
usual. You guys set up camp, and the night passes by uneventfully. When you wake up in the morning,
Is hop along there?
I will check if Hopalong's there.
Okay.
Hopalong is there. He still
Right.
trusts you guys.
Right. I'll do another ritual cast and kind of talk to him and see how he's going. We can go see if we can go find some nuts and berries and all that.
Oh,
Do some foraging.
okay then. I guess.
Are you still scared? I mean, I thought we had a thing going, right?
No, I'm not. I'm not
Or
scared.
is that just how you talk?
It's just my voice. You know.
Oh, right. Okay. Just checking. I don't want to keep you against your will. I mean, you seem like a cool cool bunny.
I don't really judge you for you sounded like you're speaking through a horn, but okay.
Fair enough. Okay. I'll go this way. I'm gonna go look for some berries and some breakfast.
Okay, then. So you do your foraging for the day. I guess I'll roll to see if he can find anything. Nope. He doesn't have any luck foraging.
I do have the
Yep, you have
Wander.
your wander, which
Mhm.
is plenty for you two.
find food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 people. I
It's
do
small game.
and small game. It's
What? Find him a girlfriend, yo.
right. Have you-
I don't think you want breeding rabbits as your problem at the moment.
Probably
that's
not.
la-
Probably
that's
not.
later in the.
You'll have
That's
2
later
on
in
the first day and
campaign.
37 the second day.
Oh, we won't go hungry ever.
It's the best way to travel with food.
That's actually not a bad idea.
It's like live bait. So Rez, I've been working on a way to make the trap that we used to do. I'm trying to find a way to make it better, right? So the thing I do, the mold earth, so that I can make my bed. I can make a good size hole, right? But what would be more fun is if we fill it with water, right? And then kick some dirt back in so it's like, tough to get at. And then we cover it up, and then when people fall in, they don't just fall in and smack themselves. They actually get stuck in there and it's all nasty and muddy and all that.
Just mud. Hey.
Clay.
Yeah, it really sticks to you.
All right.
Bullshit.
All right. I like where your head's at. All right. I'm going to try it out. So do instead of excavating, I'm just going to loosen the dirt. And then with create water, just make a big ass mud pit.
Sinkhole.
But we got to find a way to make it So the top actually looks like dirt path or something like that, right?
Pick up branches, put it on top,
Okay.
and then grass and whatnot over that, and then dirt on top.
I like it. I like it. Let's try it out. But I mean,
You can move earth, right?
sure.
Can you move a patch of grass just directly over the branches?
I'll give it a shot. Can mold earth be used to do that? Like basically replant sod?
You can technically, with mold earth and how its wording is, you can technically make the ground there. You can change the texture of it, so you can give it a thick crust on top of it,
Right.
and then cause it to crumble underneath someone's weight.
Hmm.
Because it does specify you can turn difficult terrain into non-difficult terrain and stuff like that.
Mm.
So I would assume because of that, you can actually make a solid layer.
Oh, this is gonna be beautiful.
Throwing leaves on top of it and just letting stuff.
Don't forget where it is. I don't want you falling in here. You don't want to get your shit all, matted up and muddy.
It's like wet dog.
It's the West. All right. Well, I don't expect to find people to walk through here. I mean, should we just leave it like this? Somebody's gonna have a rough day.
I have an idea, just in case anyone does fall in.
I'll take some vines, like rope, to a tree above it, just straight above the middle, so that if anyone does fall in, they can eventually pull themselves out. Just so that we're not like accidentally killing anybody out in the middle of the forest.
If somebody drowns in this
Awful.
whole pit,
Yeah, right.
clay.
And then I'll pin a note onto the vine.
That's somebody's
So that-
gonna go look at the fucking no and just drop down.
That's awesome.
It's just
Oh,
like
man.
If you're close enough to read
face.
this, you're already in the pit. You write it really small.
If you're reading this, get fucked.
Yep. Sorry, we were just testing it out.
And then just a smiley face with its tongue sticking out.
Nice.
Perfect.
This is gonna be good. Now, but here's the thing. Well, I think I've got the flow down and I've got the right consistency. But we're gonna have to try it out. Once we get a little closer to town, so we can actually, really get somebody good. All right. So the is this nighttime or morning yet? We're camping.
It's morning at the moment.
Okay. So yeah, the grove isn't far out, so we can head over and just want to check it out. I don't need to spend too much time there.
So pretty much you guys spend about the hour that would take to get to the grove at the moment. You can actually see it. It's pretty nice. Like where it used to be really bad and it looked like things were going to grow back, at this point it actually has a nice, pretty much about 3 inches of grass in the area, and those saplings that you planted about, if I'm correct, a year and a half ago.
Well, every year.
Every year.
yeah.
So for like the
I've
last
got
couple
some
of years.
from last year, a couple from a couple of months ago, springtime.
Yeah, so you'll notice a few of them are starting to reach around, a little bit above your knee. Though there is about 2 of them that you'll notice actually starting to produce fruit.
Awesome.
Reach around.
That's good. I'll probably with the newer ones just go over, spend some time, and to anyone else it'll just basically look like meditation, but I'm just trying to commune with nature without actually casting a spell, but doing just that.
And while this is going on, Rez, what will you be doing at this point?
Just getting to know the area a little bit. Familiar with the landscape and whatnot. Maybe away from his little grove, I'll use my knife to carve Rez here.
Okay.
And then I'll walk back over to him while he's meditating. I'll be like,
The plants are looking good. Do you fertilize them with your shit?
Yeah, that's the best way to do it, right?
As far as I know, yeah.
Here's the thing. See these tall ones over here, fertilized. These ones over here, still growing, not fertilized though. Fascinating how that shit works, but hey.
Just go drop a gur on it and come back to it later.
Right. Well, unless you've got anything else to do, I suppose we can head out to the edge and find some city folk. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then. So you guys spend about the next 6 hours traveling. It's about a little bit past midday at this point. It's around midday at this point. You guys can see what looks to be the town a bit of ways out, which you can see what looks to be a wooden wall surrounding it, and decent sized walls actually. You think it'd actually be difficult for Vin to climb over them, but you can see the town at this point. Are you guys going to continue to it, or are you going to execute your plan?
Well, obviously, I mean, we've got priorities here,
Okay, then.
so we'll have to find a good spot where there's like foot traffic, right?
There is a road. You would assume probably about a couple people travel through it each day.
Oh, fantastic!
Mm-hmm.
And away from prying eyes and all that.
Where you're currently at, there's not a lot of movement at this time, so you definitely believe you can, get it done without nobody noticing, because it's going to take about, with all your magic and stuff, and with Rez helping you, it's only going to take about 5 minutes tops for you to set it up.
Perfect.
Have a shovel.
He has mold earth.
What's a shovel?
Who needs a shovel?
Yeah, right. Did we bring enough leaves though? Wait, leaves wouldn't work. We'll just we'll make it look good with that. Match the road.
Okay, then. It's pretty much you dig this hole extremely fast, and then you mix the water in using the mixture of pretty much shaped water and mold earth to pretty much make this muddy / clay material, whatever other additions you want to add to it. And you pretty much set this up, and then once you're done with it, you pretty much mold earth a little bit of dirt over top of it and put a slight crust layer to it to make it look like it's not been touched at all.
This is perfect.
Okay, then. Are you guys gonna wait to see what happens?
Well, I'd like to find out if do you think, Rez, do you think this is Rosewick, or is this just some random town? Have you ever been here?
No, I've never been here. We could definitely ask the person who falls
Vin,
in.
you've
though.
been to Rosewick before.
Perfect.
Vin, you've been to Rosewick before.
Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah, you've
Yeah, with
traveled
the
to most of
halflings,
the
right?
towns in there. Yeah,
Yeah. Would I know that this is Rosewick?
you would know this
Or
is
is not?
Rosewick.
Oh, perfect. I told you I knew where I was going, Rez. Come on.
Don't doubt him. Jesus.
So let's go find a spot to hide, right?
I'll dig out a spot, put my blanket over it, throw some dirt over that, and just.
Okay, then. And with that, we will change to from Group B to Group A. Now then, it's the early morning of the current day of them digging the hole. And at this point, we will start with Torin. Now, Torin, currently you are somewhat of a apprentice / pretty much your main job is doing a little bit side of work in smithing and also jewelry.
Mhm.
One of the things that you do at the moment is you work for a man that goes by the name of Vale Von Dawn, the blacksmith of the town of Rosewick. I will actually show everyone his image right now. And you're also learning better techniques from his wife as well, the steel.
Mm-hmm.
Handsome fella.
Right?
Probably bring it over so people can see it. There we
Oh,
go.
right, no map, so we can't see it.
I just drug it over your face.
Yeah, do that. Just leave them all right there.
Nice.
Nice.
Welcome to our new DM.
Yes. Get rid of me. Do it. Watch the world collapse. I enjoy it. It gives me power. But yes. So, most of your days you actually work for Vale, assisting him as you're not exactly an apprentice, but you're more just an assistant at this point. He more or less runs the forge, and you pretty much take care of any of the finer work like sharpening or things of that such. But on this day, you decided to go to the Bloody Grape, which is pretty much the main tavern, getting a nice drink.
Bloody what?
The Bloody Grape.
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 Is that the promiscuous one?
No, that's the corkscrew you're thinking of.
Oh, I had it flipped around. Okay.
The wrong place, Sean. Get your head out of the gutter. But yes. But while you're inside the tavern getting your pretty much drinking done for the day, you know, you gotta start early if you want to have a good day.
Right?
But as you're starting the drinking, you're drinking for the day, you actually can hear what sounds to be a few individuals talking in the background. What looks to be one dwarf, one human, and currently a halfling having a conversation with one another. And it goes along the lines of this, as they're conversating about word of a mine shaft being found, or at least a cave. And inside of it, they're actually lucky enough to find what looks to be quartz, even probably emeralds. It's a fascinating find, honestly, and it's not too far away from town. It could be, you know, a myth or anything like that, but who really knows? And this conversation goes on for a bit longer. What do you do?
I'm just gonna sit there and listen for as much information as I can.
Okay then. So, as they explain it, so this is pretty much how the conversation goes. Now then, it's a bit of an interesting find, but you know, an emerald mine is pretty rare in these parts. You know, you don't really see any. I only know of one of them in the Bane territory, and that's pretty well kept. Now, if that's true, that's a, you know, a gold mine, some would say. But, you know, gems. It's extremely valuable. So the question is, who's going to, you know, jump on this supposed rumor first? You know, obviously somebody spoke about it, but the real question is what's actually inside that place. It's back and forth on the moment, but you know, some believe it's actually probably the home of an ancient dragon of the parts. That's the one other thing that's going around at the moment, which makes sense. Seems like a place a dragon would hang around for a while. But, who knows? Probably something to keep people scared away. But, you know, I'm not going to be the first one to check it out.
How long ago was the giant dragon war?
Around 300 to 400 years ago.
Okay.
And this is something that is common lore for most of you, but giants disappeared around the end of the war, completely disappearing off the face of the world. And dragons afterwards were pretty much, as humanity started to grow back, were started to be hunted as sport, and also a sense of revenge. So there's very few dragons, and giants, for most, what people believe are extinct. You know, obviously besides, you know, the giant kin, but, you know, they're small in comparison. They're just really tall guys.
So they give any info about the location? Because if not, I'm just gonna go up to them.
They do explain, like, back and forth, like, what it looks like and things like that, but you don't really get any directions. It seems like they all actually have an idea about it at this point.
Oh, you?
What?
Where's this mine?
What's it to you?
I'm gonna go.
Ah, so we have our first fool.
So you think?
If you're going to say, do I think you're a fool? Yes, that's why I said it.
That's fine.
So then, you want to test it out? Actually, it's just a perfect idea. You seem like the best individual here. Heard you know your way around gyms, so at least you'll be able to tell if it's, you know, an emerald versus a peridot, I would hope.
It's my thinking.
Well then, it's about north of the town, about 2 days' journey. One of the notable things from what we heard is it's actually behind a waterfall. That's why it was so well hidden. Have to go through it. Somebody walked in. Who was their name? Randolph. Randolph. That's right. Farmer man northwards. Runs, you know, the wheat mill. He had a bit of information. Said he saw the gyms himself, has actually a few of them. I doubt it. The man's a damn fool, honestly. But, you know what they say, you know. If it's there, it's there, and if it's not, well, it's wild goose chase in the end.
Be nice to get out of town.
Yeah, if you like dying. Not really much outside of town besides, bandits and, creatures of the damned.
I'm just gonna puff up and be like, take care of myself.
Sure. Good one, Beard Hammer.
Show my guns from.
Wait, did he say that as if he knew her?
Oh, yes. Most
Okay.
Bane actually know each other. There's
Good.
not too many. There's about, population-wise, probably 5,000. Bane aren't really stupid at all. They know one another for the most part. And plus,
I'm just gonna.
he lives in this town. I would know who she is.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish my drink and put it down on the counter. Just give him a nod and be like, thanks, and leave.
Good luck, Beard Hammer. Hey, if you come back without your beard, drinks are on me.
That's not even funny.
It is to me.
Is it because my beard's bigger than his? Is that why? I'm gonna go find Arioma.
Okay then. So then, at this point, you would assume that Arioma's probably at her job. You don't know how long she's been there, but you would assume that she's at least there at this point in the day. It's still early though, so who knows? She might actually be at her estate. But then, you make your way throughout the town at the moment. And you can see most people are starting to set up for the day. A few shops or stands getting set up, ready to go. And you can also smell what seems to be the forge actually getting fired up properly at this point. Do you want to stop by it? Because you are passing the, let me double check, the Twisted Hammer.
Yeah, give him a heads up that I might be gone.
So you're going out on pretty much a rumor to look at gems.
Bye. If it's true.
I can't say shit because I've done, stupider shit for less, but you know what? Good luck in the end. But if you do find, gems in there, I'd be willing to pay.
Bring you back some gems.
Hey, can't say no to that. Hopefully, this isn't just a rumor. Hopefully, at least. Hey, if you're gonna actually go out on that, come into the shop before you leave. Make sure you're actually supplied properly so, you don't get yourself killed out there.
All right.
Splunking isn't the, safest job in the world.
That's true.
What did you call it?
Spelunking.
Is that a
Did
word?
you say splunking?
Is that like,
Spelunking. Yeah,
It's
it's a sport.
Spelunking. Yeah, it's cave diving.
Yeah.
Cave exploration.
learn something new every day?
I was questioning myself, like, did I say it wrong?
Everyone knows the word, except for me. Because knowledge is power. All right.
Knowledge is power, and that's all I have, sadly.
Yeah, I'll go look for at her job.
Okay
First.
then. So then, you travel a bit of ways, and you can see what looks to be this somewhat nice house at the moment. It's not in the middle of town exactly, but it's close enough. It's about probably a 5-minute walk from where you currently are, and foot traffic's not going to get in your way at all. But you make your way inside as a dingling of the door as you open it is heard. You're muted, Jackie.
Fuck. Adioma.
And you'll see me.
Actually, you would not hear her at the moment.
I wouldn't.
You would be at the back.
Okay. Okay.
So then, as that's going on, actually, Jackie, can you flip a coin for me?
I have a coin somewhere. I have to.
Sean, heads or tails?
Tails.
Flip
Okay.
my dip can. Heads.
Heads it is. Okay then. So you'll see what looks to be an individual currently sitting
can.
back, reading through a book, and he looks up at you. Hey there. What you want?
Adioma, is she around?
Yeah, she's working. What's it to you?
Have some,
don't you kids have work as well? Get done.
My boss just let me off. Little
Ah,
day trip, 2-day trip.
feel bad. Sorry you got fired. Man, sucks.
I did. It's just a break. I had vacation days.
Okay then.
Must be nice. I don't get any of those.
You see, you don't get it vacation days because, you know, the glory of working here is a vacation of itself.
Yeah, what is this place?
So, as you walk in here, it's actually not really a shop or anything. This is actually kind of his house. But from how Ariama has explained it to you, is pretty much the man here is a adventurer of sorts, and he collects ancient artifacts and texts and researches them. And she pretty much, you know, keeps things tidy for the most part.
Hmm.
But she swears she's not a janitor.
No.
She swears. She swears even though Emma swears she is a janitor.
Can I talk to her?
Fine. He pretty much clicks something twice on his counter, and then pretty much the door opens up to the right. Should be able to hear you now.
Arioma!
Just a minute. I've almost finished, and you'll hear some rustling around, and she'll be kind of carrying like this, like a vase, a fancy vase. So she'll be kind of coming out and with the rag, and I'll set it on the counter, and just, all right, got it. It's right there. Malik, I think this piece is done. What do you think?
He kind of adjusts his glasses upwards. Looks good for the most part. Did you find anything on the inside of it?
No, I've only finished just the outside. I was very careful of not to ruin any of the natural finish on it, but I think it definitely looks much more presentable now.
As he kind of like kicks off the counter a little bit as you see his chair rolls towards where you're at and currently bumps into you as the chair stops.
Oh.
Those look good. Weird. Odd text. Don't recognize it.
What do you know about it?
Not much, honestly. I found it inside of an old ruined dungeon. Seen one of the little things intact. I'm actually surprised the text is so nice on it. Looking at it, it kind of looks like Deathlick, but I'm not sure.
It took me quite a while to kind of break away all the hardened dirt that was there, but I think it was able to get restored fairly well.
Indeed. Actually, nicely, it looks like this has gold embellishments on it.
Do you know what's the next thing is you're going to bring to the shop for me to restore?
I honestly have no fucking clue. I just go out to places and see if there's actually anything interesting. Can't tell you what I'm actually gonna find, though. I'm hoping I find, you know, riches, gold, something.
Oh, Torin, you're here. How are you?
Wonderful. I've got a story for you, Malik, if you're looking for riches. There's tale of a cave or a mine that seems to be full of gems of all types, emeralds and the like.
I see Arioma kind of bend over the counter. It has what now, my dear?
A mine with gems and stuff.
My eyes will be
And
kind
where
of
might this
going back and forth.
Where this gem mine be? If you don't mind me asking. As he kind of kicks off the counter again, and as his chair pretty much rolls towards a bookshelf as he's looking through a couple of books.
It's 2 days north.
2 days north. Any more descriptions, or is that all you're gonna give me?
Behind the waterfall.
Wow, wonderful.
Look, it's gonna get cold soon. You go now. Have a little fun.
I don't really have anything on location I could see. I don't travel northwards too much, considering, you know, not the best individuals hang around that area, or at least they're not the most welcoming.
Where are you looking for company, Torin?
Of course. Figured this would be right up your alley.
I would love to go. Malik, would it be okay if I got off a little early? How long would it take us to get there?
Well, from what she said, it sounds like 2 days. You know, you were cleaning that Voss, but you should probably check it to see if your ears are clean. Seem to be missing quite a few things.
I get so distracted. Forgive me.
Get distracted on your off time, please.
She'll kind of be like, very disappointedly, just rubbing the counter down.
Now then, I don't really have any information on this location, and not at all, so either A, it doesn't exist, or B, nobody's found it yet. It's not mentioned in any maps, any scriptures, anything like that.
Oh, they said Randolph?
Randolph.
The owner of the wheat mill. Might have been there.
The Mad?
Mm-hmm. Although,
Huh.
now
So
that
that's what
doesn't
you're
sound
going
so
after for
reliable.
information. Yeah.
You
You know
Didn't
what?
know his nickname was the Mad.
You know, considering everything, I don't have anything on it. So either A, it doesn't exist, or nobody knows about it. So that's probably a good thing if it is actually there, but I'm not willing to spend the time on it.
We can scout for you.
Rookie. Want to do a task for me instead of, sitting around all day?
Not that I ever get tired of restoring the relics you bring in, but I could definitely use a distraction.
I doubt people would get tired of sitting around, but
Well, I actually like my job, thank you.
Mm. Well, let's see if you can do a little bit more than just cleaning. I'll let you go out with your friend and investigate this place. If you have any information, make sure you write it down. Note anything that you come across during there. No.
Absolutely, and give me a second, and she kind of pulls out some paper and is like ready to write notes of like any advice he says for like going on this little quest. All right, I'm ready. I won't. Okay, don't die. Okay, what else? I'm not gonna let you down, Malik. I will get this correct.
You're not going to let me down. It's not a long drop for me, so you can't let me down too hard.
Okay, don't die. What else?
Check your information before leaving, at least. Obviously, you have to see if the mad one is, going to be able to chat with you or not. But, fuck it. Randolph is a reference, if anything. Though, if you really want some information on the rumors, I would suggest go talking to the rumor queen, honestly.
Would I
know how to shut her
know
mouth.
who that is when he references?
That would be Nata. The one that runs Sugar Puffs and Pixie Dust.
Ah, okay.
If there's any more information on it that's, traveling through word, or hell, even through her people, if she just knows anything about that, could be interesting. Besides that, it's up to you what you do. My suggestion is you try to get at least a few more people with you before you actually decide to go out. So, you two don't really seem the most capable people.
That's rude.
Sugar Puff was the bakery, right?
It is the bakery.
Okay. Well, as you know, Malik, I have been practicing my magics, and they definitely have escalated.
You've been practicing waving your fingers around. Not to sound rude, kid, but practicing in an enclosed environment is one thing. Operating within a stressful environment is another.
Well, I should tell you that Kazakh has seen a lot of potential in me, and he is very sure that I will be able to blossom into be quite powerful one day. I will be more than happy to prove you wrong.
Not to sound mean, kid, but I don't think Kazakh's capable of, being harsh to someone. So, those opinions might be a little bit biased.
Well,
Orange just standing in the corner like,
I gave you the heads up that you're supposed to be looking out for. It's up to you if you actually follow it. But what do I know? I've only delved into, about 300 different places and got out alive each time. So, I probably know nothing.
well, I really appreciate you trusting me to go check this out. When I return, I will definitely work on the inside of these vases. I'll get them all cleared out for you.
Okay then. Well then, I wish you luck. And you know what? If you do find anything, promotion might be required.
Well, in that case, I will return with something for sure.
Okay then. And with that, as you two head out of the shop, we will go on our first break.
Awesome.
Perfect.
All right, I'll go ahead and kick that off. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Sweet.
I love that you Well, hello there. Nice to see you all once again. I hope you're ready to get back into this bullshit, because I'm certainly
Right.
not. So, where we last left off, you guys were leaving the shop, I guess we can call it, of Malik. And you were making your way pretty much to Sugar Puffs and Pixie Nuts. Damn, that's a hard name. Why did I choose a name so long?
We can call it S&P.
S&P, the one for me.
Yes, you guys start making your way through the town.
What time of day is it?
It's currently still around early morning-ish. It's around 8-ish at this point.
Well, Torin, thanks for coming to get me. I've never, ever gotten off work early, especially not this early. I've only been there for a couple hours, so I appreciate it.
I'm like, you need a break. The guy seems like kind of a dick.
He's normally pretty... No, that's Malik. He means well. I really enjoyed the work. Him personally, he's an acquired taste, but he does have some interesting stories as well of different places he's been, and I try to pick up some pointers, in case I ever get the chance to go further than I have. But so I guess we need to go talk to Nata. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting some baked goods as well.
Pastries.
Maybe just one or two. Got a figure to watch, but today's my cheat day.
But you said that yesterday.
And the day before.
Starting to believe you don't have cheat days.
They're all cheat days, yeah.
I have one cheat day a year. That's when I don't eat anything. But when you have magic, you just lose all your weight.
What
The dream.
what kind of stuff is at the bakery? Is it like breads, or is it like donuts
Usually-
and shit like that?
Usually at the bakery, it's assortment of pretty much like breads, sweets, donuts, other things. Pretty much a majority of it's just pastries and such.
Is
So
there
she
a thing
does-
called a sugar puff, or is that just
Yes,
a
there-
general term? Okay.
There is a sugar puff.
Have I had one before?
You would have had one before, I would assume, considering, every day is a cheat day.
Sure. Are they good?
So pretty much for the whole idea of what a sugar puff is that it's pretty much, think of donut holes or fried bread with pretty much powdered sugar sprinkled over them with honey.
So like beignets. A little bit.
Much.
Man, I'm fucking hungry in real life.
So S&P is pretty much Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Do I have a membership card? I would assume I would. Like a little punch card,
No, but you have not been kicked out, which is a really good thing.
All right. Yes. Well, while we're there, we should pick up some sugar puffs, I think.
Oh, no.
Oh, of course.
Maybe just one or two bags for the road.
Mm-hmm.
It could be 2 days,
Sean, give me a
Nice.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
shit.
dear. I would love to, Spaz. Dex save.
Not bad.
Ooh.
As you pretty much are like, ooh, sugar puffs would be really good. As you hear this voice call out, "Watch out!" As you can see this blur as this individual pretty much flies and tumbles past you.
What does this individual look like?
You can see what looks to be a white with a black spot cheetah individual.
Do I recognize this individual?
You would recognize this individual and the individual behind her at this point.
Oh, it's a her. Okay, and what is her name if I recognize her?
It is Cotton Ball,
Cotton Ball. Okay.
which I will show you right now.
Puffy white cheetah tabaxi. I got my notes. Oh, she's cute.
Cheetah shroud.
Aw.
It's not a tabaxi, it's a shroud. Get it right, Sean.
I'm sorry.
We can't call it.
I know. I'm sorry. This will take me a while.
Yes, but that is her.
All right.
But you'll also notice.
drag it over
the
your
other-
face again. You're now
Yes,
Cotton Ball.
cover my face. I am now Cotton Ball. Well, hello there. Nice to meet you all. I'm Cotton Ball, and it's nice to meet you. Hi there.
So she's like tripping over and falling.
You'll notice actually she went to go catch something. As you can see, what looks to be a bottle that she just caught. As she pretty much does a tumble and lands on her back holding this bottle on the ground. It's like, saved! And you'll see this other individual coming across behind her from around the corner as you see this guy. Ah, my apologies. Click. Didn't show it the first time. There we go. My apologies. Didn't mean for that to happen. You should really watch yourself, Cotton Ball. It's just literally a bottle of wine. There's really no need to, injure yourself.
Oh, let's not be hasty.
Oh,
If it's good wine.
hello there, Torin. And
Hello.
Ariama. I keep getting
Hello.
hooked up
Who
on her name.
is? We know Kazik, right?
Yes,
Oh, that's
the teacher.
that's my teacher guy.
The teacher guy that you
I
were
spelt
just
it with-
gloating about.
Yeah, I spelt it with K's, and this is C's, so that's what threw me off. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll fix that. Okay. Well, hello, Kazik. Why was the? What, did you drop the bottle, or what happened?
Well, no, you see, Cotton Ball decided to, say that she's done walking for the day, throws herself down onto pretty much what she thought was a stable bench, and then it falling out from underneath her, and then flying up into the air, and her running to go catch. You really need to be more careful next time, Cotton Ball. But I saved it. So that means no wrongs were done.
That's fair.
Plus, save the booze.
Kazik, how is the temple doing right now?
The temple has been doing good. For the most part, we've been pretty much focusing on worrying about winter, which will be coming soon. Obviously, it's a couple months away, but still something to pretty much supply up for at this point.
I'm sorry I haven't been able to see you for a little bit. I've been busy at the shop, but I have actually able to get out. Soren here has invited me on a little bit of a quest, and I'm excited to see if there's any opportunities to test out any of the things that you've been, teaching me.
Oh, well, congratulations then. But please do remember what I did teach you. Don't overexert yourself, and most of all, do not lose control.
Right. Control. I will try to remember.
Good then. Then I wish you luck and good health.
Is there anything that you are needing before I go?
No, I was just out running errands and actually paying a few people back.
Does
I'll be
he?
making my way back to the temple soon.
What does he mean by paying them back? Like, was that like a good payback or a bad payback?
Hey, that sounds pretty ominous.
You don't need to question about it,
Okay.
No. No, from what you know, a lot of the people, from how the town works, is actually certain people pretty much, if somebody's low on money or supplies, usually somebody else inside the town will actually give them money for assistance or something like that, or even just supplies, and the temple actually gets that quite a lot. So Kazik every so often, does runs and deliveries and things like that to repay
Gotcha.
people for pretty much donating, in a sense.
Well, if you see my mother, if you could let her know that I may be gone for several days. It's about 2 days out and then back, and it may take us some time while we're there. If you could just let her know so she doesn't worry about me, she can, worry from time to time.
Well, I feel like me telling her is going to cause her to worry either way. But I will let her know when I see her next time.
Or maybe some excuse then.
Please remember, I try my best not to lie.
I do remember. I was just kidding.
Well then, may the goddesses be with you then, my child.
And also with you.
Cotton Ball, what are you up to right now?
Well, you see, I was bored and I was pretty much done cleaning because, I'm always cleaning and seems like I only have to clean and that's the only thing I get stuck with. But Kazik was making the rounds and I was like, you know what? It's an excuse to leave the temple. So I was like, let's do it.
Is that a new shawl that you're wearing?
You noticed!
I did. It looks great.
Thank you!
It's very pretty.
Ooh, is that a new bracelet?
Oh God.
No, this is the one I've been wearing for a while.
Oh.
I'm glad you
But it's
noticed
a
it
different
finally.
It's different colors. I swear it was gold, now it's silver.
No, it's the same it's always been.
Oh.
Good.
Hmm.
I'm glad I, pay attention to your wardrobe and you don't care about mine, but whatever, bitch.
It sucks
Bless
being
your heart.
It sucks being colorblind, I guess.
You're colorblind?
Well, yes, all cats are colorblind, don't you know?
I did not know that.
The more you know.
Knowledge is power. I've learned so much today, guys.
Power is knowledge.
Well, we're heading over to S&P, I guess we're going to call it now. Did you want me to grab you anything?
No. I'm good.
Okay, well, more for me. Alright, well, bye.
Lauren's face at this time is just like turning red, and she's trying so hard not to be like, "Gah." Girl talk.
Awesome. Yeah, I guess we'll start skipping away. Or I'll be skipping. Torrent's probably collected, and I'm like...
One skipping,
I'm doing the
one's
Conor
battling.
McGregor walk.
You got some
no, the
swag,
microphone.
and I'm just like, Sugar Puffs! Sugar Puffs!
So you guys eventually make it to Sugar Puffs and Pixie Dust. Now then,
What's it
as
smell
you
like?
make it there, you can
What's it
It
smell like?
smells pretty much like sweetness in the air. Like it's. Think about pretty much you walked into a donut shop, and that's the smell that's drenching the air at the moment.
My lip will quiver as we walk in the front door. The good
Torin
quiver.
just starts salivating.
Yeah. You're gonna get some drool in your beard, Torin.
I know.
I love the slurp noise.
This is a reasonable time to have, drool in the beard as well as crumbs.
I never have crumbs in my beard.
What about honey?
Is there anybody there, or are they in the back?
There actually are a few people there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put in an order for a couple of whatever the orders are for Sugar Puffs, like
Okay, then.
for to go. And is Nata there?
Well, yeah, she owns the shop, and she runs the shop, and she's the only one working in the shop. So, yeah.
We actually had a couple questions for her. If she's not busy, it'd be great. And can you put those into go bags? We have a little bit of a journey ahead of us.
I don't know. Am I busy right now?
Oh, you are Nata? I hate you. I can't say anybody's fast.
I know.
Oh, it's
Here
great.
you go.
I'd like 3 bags.
Okay. I'll do it. Yeah, but Nada's the only person that actually runs the shop.
Oh, she's the only one in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I told you that originally when I explained her to you.
Maybe you did. I don't know. I've
But
lived
yeah.
a lie up to this point. All right.
But yes.
Have you heard anything about the mine or cave 2 days north?
I've heard a lot of things about caves, honestly. There's
But,
a lot of caves, but I guess that's what happens when you live right next to a giant mountain filled with dwarves.
That Randolph had been in. Claims it's full of gems. Guarded by an ancient dragon.
An ancient dragon guarding gems inside of a mine. That's
Behind a
neat.
waterfall.
Behind a waterfall. Ooh, it sounds like a book. That's interesting. To be honest, I have not heard too much about it, but I would assume, considering obviously Randolph has mentioned it, probably something that he came up with. Though, a waterfall and a cave.
I'll kind of like swallow the
I think
sugar
it was-
puff. What can I have it? Oh, sorry, but excuse me. Well, if you haven't heard of it, then it might not be true. I've heard you know everything,
Well,
or at least a
the
little
wat-
bit about
the
everything.
Cave behind a waterfall. That sounds like the Jasper Springs, honestly, but I'm not sure about it. I've never heard of anybody finding gems in there, but who knows? Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. You are trusting the word of a madman, but it is a real location to say the very least.
Well,
Maybe he saw the sparkles, or saw sparkles inside the cave through the waterfall and assumed there was gems inside of it. I can't honestly tell you, but who knows?
well, Malik told me to come talk to you before we set out, so I was hoping that there'd be.
He referenced me? Oh,
He
that's
did.
an honor.
That's,
But that's all I can really tell you is the Jasper Springs. It's an actual location, I would assume, if that's what he's talking about. But
you sure you
Gem-
don't know anything else? I'll order another thing of sugar puffs.
sadly not.
Okay, well, I'll take another order anyway. And I'll
Okay,
believe
then.
you.
So that's 3 for 1, and then that's 2 for 1. So
Yeah, what'd that
would
cost
come
me?
out a total of 1 gold.
Ooh, worth it. Okay.
Sugar's not cheap.
I'll just pay
And
it.
if she's the only one working, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll pay
Yeah.
She's the only one working there.
Yeah, she's the only
I'm
one.
gonna tip her
working
1
there.
gold. This is insane.
Okay.
That's a lot of work.
Okay then.
Okay. Well, I don't know how much that really helped us, Torn, but at least we got some food for the road. I do have some rations and stuff that I can grab on our way out. Is there anything else we needed to get for our journey?
My boss said visit him. He'd set us up.
What?
My boss.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you said something completely else. That was inappropriate to the situation.
I call those stones.
Yeah, let's go stock up. I'm excited to actually to get out of Rosewick. So yeah, we can grab anything. Let's see. Definitely, we're gonna need some food. I think we'll need some, maybe something to sleep in and on, and maybe some kind of can. You can see in the dark, right? You have dark vision.
Mhm.
All right, so I can too. So, what other things can you think of that we might need?
A tent,
Okay.
weapons. Gotta pick up my hammers. Stuff for a fire.
Yes, I already have a small to-go bag that I already grabbed. It has some traveler's clothes, and I have my crossbow, but I also have magics that I can use as well.
The traveler clothes are what you're currently wearing, I should note.
Okay, well, I probably have an extra set of clothes in there then.
You don't.
Okay, and yeah, all right. I think we're ready to go pick up the stuff. Unless you have anything else you need to do.
Nope, I've got my bag at the shop.
All right. Well, thanks, Nata. I thank you for all the wonderful information, shedding light on all of our mystery.
And
Not,
the food.
not, yeah. Yeah.
As you hear the slight mutter, it's like, I don't know if they even listened to what I said.
You said Jasper Springs. That's what I got from it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Randolph probably made it up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You think we should go talk to Randolph?
If you want, I'm okay with just setting off as well. It's up to
Okay.
you.
I'm good with it.
You definitely have more time outside this town. I've left, several times, but it's usually to the same place.
And I just start stuffing my face as we walk.
Okay.
So, do you stop by Vales?
Yeah.
Okay then. So at this point, Ari, this is where you actually first gain access to your Explorer Pack, Dagger, and Light Crossbow. as
Ooh.
You had no reason to have them beforehand.
Okay.
He'll also add to your Explorer Pack pitons,
Okay.
a hammer, and a crowbar.
Noise.
So note those down. For Torin.
Okay, pittons, crowbar. What else?
Hmm?
There's
What did you
pittons, crowbar, and what else?
Oh, what was the other thing I said? Did I
Cross.
already forget it?
I can Google Explorer Pack. It's cool.
Well, you already have an Explorer Pack. I'm adding things onto it. Because
Oh,
there's
gotcha.
not pitons nor a
What about
crowbar
rope?
already inside of it.
Rope.
You already have rope. You already have 50 feet of rope inside the Explorer Pack he gave you.
Okay.
Is it just a hammer?
Oh, it was
Oh,
a
hammer.
Crossbow.
Hammer
The
to go with
crossbow,
the
yeah.
It was a hammer to go with the pitons. Because you need something to actually drive them into the, stone.
All right, and how many of those little guys do I got?
You got 10 currently.
Okay. Cool. And how many days rations do I have?
You currently have 10 inside the bag you were just given.
Okay. I'm gonna write that
Same
down
for Torin.
separate. Okay.
For things that you were given, Torn, you were given pretty much the same additional items that she was given, as well as a pickaxe and 2 additional belt pouches to go onto your belt. So mark those down when you're ready.
Now, do you count rations as a day's worth or a meal's worth?
Rations is a day's worth,
Okay.
usually.
So you'll tap into that same ration pack throughout the day when you stop. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Cool. I'm gonna say 10's not enough. Okay. Yeah, that's good. If it's a whole day's worth. Well, my dear, are you ready to head off, or is there anything else you needed to do?
Well, I think that's it. I
Man,
think we're good.
your eyes are beautiful, I must say. All right. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
You're not gonna ask me for anything else. You're just gonna take what I gave you.
Wait, did he give me the armor too and my hammers?
No,
Oh,
you
no.
already got.
No.
You got those from being a Bane.
Okay, perfect.
You pretty much got the adventuring stuff from him,
Gotcha.
which would pretty much mostly be the Explorer Pack. When it comes to Ari, she didn't really have a reason to have a light crossbow or anything like that.
Right.
So do I not
Okay.
have that then yet?
Huh? No.
No, you
that's
got
what
it
he
now.
gave
You just didn't have it before.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
He gave you all those things because otherwise it doesn't really make sense why you carry a crossbow on you at all times.
Sure.
You're not an adventurer.
Well, those vases could,
You never know when the
they could
boss
be a
brings
mimic.
back a mimic.
Yeah.
Secretly the entire house is actually a mimic.
I probably would assume that Torin knows everything that needs to be known, so
Oh.
I'm probably wrong, but that's what she would assume, being a little ignorant. So if there's anything you feel you need to ask, you would have to initiate that. I wouldn't. I would just think we're ready.
Do you want to stop by anybody else's before you go? You want to go back to your boss or anything like that?
Who, me?
No, I'm talking to Sean.
Okay.
Do you want to go back to Ari's boss, or do you want to just go straight out of town?
I wouldn't, unless you said something. Like if you think we should, we can. But I'd be ready to just go.
Do you think your boss has heard of Jasper Springs?
There's a good chance of it. Nata did say it might be all this information not even be accurate. What do you think about that?
It's a fair chance, I think.
Fair chance that it's not accurate, or
Correct. But if it's what they said, I feel it's worth it.
well, I mean, honestly, it's getting me out of the shop, so it's not a waste of time either way.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You
well,
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Can I ask my boss if can I ask Vale if he's heard of Jasper Springs before we leave?
Hmm. Give me a d20 roll.
Woo. Oof.
He
8.
does not know anything.
Rough.
Not even with his +2 intelligence, he doesn't know
Holy
anything.
cow. All right.
It sounds like a cave. Or not even a cave from what you told him. It sounds like, a nice place to visit.
We can see in the dark. We have our explorer stuff, fire stuff, weapons, armor. I think we're good. Crap.
everything.
See,
I know we forgot something, but I wouldn't think about it. So I'm just excited to get out of there. So
Yep. I'm not going to tell you if you forgot anything, so are you ready to go?
yes.
Why are you looking at me like Jackie? You should expect this from me.
I know. I'm racking my brain, man.
We're fucked, but we're fucked anyway. So let's just go.
Yep. It's a fair assessment. We have our bolts for our crossbows.
I got 20 of them.
Okay. Did I get my healer's kit? What
You
I
did
just
get
had.
your healer's kit.
Okay.
Though you actually edited your sheet for the one shot quite a bit, so you should probably put it back to what it was at the start.
Yeah, I just bumped them back up.
Mhm.
We've got food. Oh, let's just go.
Okay then. So, you guys finally exit the town. Obviously, you had to get by the guards first, which pretty much are like, yeah, really. What do you ask the guards? Are you just telling them you're going out for a walk or something like that? What are you telling them?
Well, not for a walk because we have the bags. Just we're going out to do some foraging.
Ah, well, good luck. Don't just watch yourselves out there. Plenty of bad things.
What kind of bad things?
Same things. Goblins, wolves, giant spiders. Fucked up shit you really don't want to run into.
Well, I think we should be all right. Thanks for the heads up, though.
No worries. As you see this guy leans into his partner. Hey, is it just me, or do you think it's a good idea to let two girls just wander out into, the wilderness? What? Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Oh, you don't hear this.
Oh, damn it.
This is only for Ariana to hear. At the moment. If she wants to say anything, it's up to her.
Yeah. Oh, us poor damsels, not able to survive out there. Oh, maybe you two strong, strapping gentlemen can come protect us. Delicate flowers.
You gotta remember, though, it's Ariana. She's gonna blow somebody up if you get too close to her.
I think we'll be just fine, gentlemen. As she kind of shoves a sugar puff in her mouth and turns
Got a little powdered sugar right here.
a
on
little
cheek.
elected attitude, ready to take on the world.
So then, an hour passes as you two are just angrily walking down the street and everything like that. And then trouble strikes.
No.
Now then, switching back to B plots. You two have been waiting not too long, actually. You're actually pretty surprised you got away with setting up this trap with nobody noticing, but you can see what looks to be two individuals walking down the road at the moment. What looks to be a dwarf and a somewhat tallish woman. Though kind of short compared to you two now I think about it.
Yeah.
Shit, so Riz, I didn't quite plan on trying to get a lady all dirty. I was just maybe thinking it was just guys that would be walking out into the woods,
What does their gender matter?
I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Fuck it, let's see if it works, okay?
Okay then. As they continue walking forward.
Do you guys still have Hop
And-
along with you?
No, but Vin's going.
Are you guys skipping together?
Mm.
Are you continue the skipping, Sean?
I think if it's
After
been
a couple
over
hours.
an hour, yeah, I wouldn't still be ha ha ha. You know, like it would be more of a
You never know. She might
taking
just
in
be
the
really good at
sights and
skipping. Okay, then.
just you know.
So, as you guys continue walking down the road, Torin,
Yes.
give me a perception check.
Woohoo.
That is so sad.
I have a
Because I'm
fucking
going
+3.
Oh no. So, to give you an idea what I was going off of, I was going off of their spell DCs.
Oh no.
So then, as you two, because you're the only one that would notice the difference of dirt. As you guys continue going down the road, you're just like, yeah, this is actually really nice today. As you guys drop down,
Oh no.
straight down into this goop.
The worst part is I dropped a puff pastry at the top. My precious!
Holy shit.
So as
how
you two
far of a
just,
drop?
I would say, like, just so there would actually be a drop and you guys wouldn't just, sink down into it. They probably left, like, a decent, like, probably 4 to 3 feet drop into it. So you guys actually fall and get some momentum to dig yourselves into the clayish mud.
Yup.
As we splat into the bottom and start it's like clay mud kind of.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna fucking stain up my shit. I'm gonna look over at Torin, kind of pulling my hands out of the mud. And
Like, you go to look over for Torin, you just see, like, her, like, forehead.
She lifts me the nostrils so she can breathe.
The bird is just up on top of the mud.
Yeah, the beard's just on top and, like, you can
It's like spread out forward on top.
Would I actually see her face?
No, like it's a hole. Like, you guys have to actually walk up to the edge to actually see them inside the hole.
Rez, do you think?
Oh my god. I'll kind of
Like, it's like giddy.
dig some of the mud away from front of her face so there's like a little tunnel so she can talk. Torian!
It's in my beard.
Is this normal?
No.
Maybe. Who knows?
Who would do such a thing? What kind of monster leaves a hole right in the path? This is gonna take forever to get out. Oh my god, I'm so dirty.
Alright. Rez, come on. And I'll start jogging over. And you'll be like, oh no, what happened over here? Let me help you out.
Sir, please, we fell into this hole. Could you give us a hand?
As this large creature runs up to the hole, as you can see what looks to be this towering individual.
I'll actually like put my leg into it and then literally just kind of pick them out.
As you come over the edge, I'll just be like, damn.
Oh my, 2 ladies. Didn't realize that. Yeah, okay. Hey, are you okay? I don't know who put this over here.
No, this
Right?
is the worst
Fred?
thing
Give me a
possibly could have
deception
happened.
check on that one.
Right.
I want to see this
I do
lie of
too.
yours. Oh, it's a good lie.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
That's an 18 right there. Oh.
16 with a -2.
Or 18 with negative, yeah.
Yep,
Yep, yep.
18 brought down to 16. That's good.
That is the worst possible thing that could have happened. This is clay. It's going to stain these clothes.
Oh my.
I would assume just the area as well. It's like the reddish clay as well.
Man. Yeah, I'm immediately going to be. I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to be like getting out some water and just like pouring it, like scrubbing it off.
No, you don't have precipitation.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
You don't have the one cleaning spell, and you're fucking a neat
Yep.
freak.
Yep. Well, it's not the same. Water is slower, not as efficient, but you do feel better than the magical cleaning. So
You
I'll.
can clean through clothes though.
Yeah, I know.
Get stains out of clothes. Oh no.
I'm in the tiny rings. I'm a chainmail.
Um,
Take hours.
Can I use my shape water to assist in the water from the canteen to kind of like swirl around to kind of like help push it around to kind of like. Does that make sense? Instead of me like pouring
Can
and
you
wasting
click
a
on
bunch
the
of water.
shape water spell?
Sure.
Hmm.
So it's up to a 5-foot cube, but it doesn't have to be a 5-foot
Yeah,
cube's worth
it
of
doesn't
water.
have to be a 5-foot cube of water that you affect. I was just wondering, like, yeah, you could do that. It's just, you're kind of just pushing water around, so
Yeah.
it's kind of just slurring the mud in certain places, considering how thick it is and how it's clay.
Well, I figured like if you got a rag wet and you would scrub, if I just did that physically, like magically with the water, it'd kind of
Hmm.
help get it off a little quicker.
It just in most places, like your clothes and such, it's like a matting on it at some point.
Sure.
It's like even if you wash it, it's still like it has like a coated
The
layer
residue,
on-
yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's still there, and like even your hair is messy at this point as well.
Oh
Actually,
my
would
God.
probably be better off just like baking it and breaking it
Yeah,
off.
it would be easier to try to take the moisture out of it and then breaking it off. But you've already washed it,
You look like shit.
and now you see that thing coming at
Ah!
you guys.
It's just Rez. He's a good guy.
My hand will quickly kind of grab Torrens for, I was gonna grab it for security.
Yeah, we hold hands, and then I remember I was supposed to be like the muscle, and I'd go to reach for one of my hammers.
Whoa! It's just helping you out of the hole.
What?
Are you okay?
Did you guys see who left this here?
I don't know. A pretty shitty thing for someone to do, eh?
Thinking about writing a very lengthy letter to somebody about this. Some regulation or law should be in place about not doing this. Oh, it's never gonna come out.
Glad you fell into it instead of us, at least.
I would have been fine, but I mean, he's a hell of a mess when he gets
How
wet.
far away is he from the hole?
10, 15 feet. I don't get close to
Damn
people when I
it.
first meet them.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
They usually try to shake me.
he's in shooting range. You're not at hammer range.
No, I was gonna try to push him into the hole.
Why would he go so close to it when he knows what it was made for? Yes.
Right, well, since you did you just come out of town there?
Yeah.
Any chance you don't know Nata, do you?
We do.
Is she
She owns
down?
She sells a sugar puff. Oh, sugar puff! And I'll look on the ground and I'll see it, but it's like covered in dirt, and I'll kind of hold it up and just.
Can I like?
I'll give you one of mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I'll just eat it right out of your hands. Ah!
But Torin, yours would also be ruined.
Oh,
You just fell into mud and gunk.
Oh,
All your
man.
gear,
Beard
all
high.
your gear and stuff is covered in mud and
I
gunk.
need to go back to town.
My day is just ruined. If this one's adventuring's like, I don't want to do it. I'm
I
done.
quit.
Need to
I'll throw
restart
the
this level.
sugar puff on the ground. You can see just kind of, poof,
It's more of a.
Oh, because you said it was sticky. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just splat. And
Well, I've got a letter to give to Nata. So I was hoping that well, that's kind of where we're headed right now. I was just glad I was here to help you out of there. That looked like it was beard high on you, right?
It was, and you can see her trying to finger comb the clay out of her beard.
Fine beard.
Question: was your beard braided today?
Was it what?
Was your beard braided today?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I only braid it when I'm training, and
Okay.
I hadn't started for training yet.
oof.
If it was braided,
We're-
it's like, oh, that's bad.
We're not going back until those guards are gone. Until the shift change, I'm not walking back in front of those guards.
Oh, the assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Had a problem, did you?
They were making fun of us, and I agree.
Well,
Now is not the best time for us to return.
right. Well, I'm gonna head back to town. You two good on your own? You want to find any more holes or anything like that, eh?
What is up
And
with
I'm like,
everyone thinking
I'm
that
kinda-
we are not going to be okay out here?
I did find you in a muddy pit, right?
Here.
You know what? You introduce us to town so they don't freak when they see us. And we'll stand behind you and look pissed when you talk to the guards.
I like it.
Tit for tat, eh?
Maybe the two of you could, yes, distract them. Well, we don't need to go back to town, Torn. We need to head up for our thing.
Oh, I thought you'd want to wash your fancy
Seems as
getup.
though you need a change of clothes.
Or how close to town are we?
You're only an hour away from town. You didn't make it that far.
Shit.
I would
There's
want
and there's
new
still
clothes.
2 more days. There's well, technically more than 2 days because you also have to stop by Randolph's and talk to him, and then after get his information, then making your way towards location, if you decide to go.
I do have one change of clothes, but then this is the other. Yeah.
You don't.
Well, maybe we
You only
should.
have the clothes on you,
We
sadly.
should head back then. These are trashed.
Well, be happy to accompany you, but supposing when we get to town, you could point us in the right direction of Nata.
Well, who are you? My name is Arioman. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
My apologies, lady. The name is Vin.
What are you sorry for? You helped me out of the hole.
Well, of course, it's the right thing to do, right?
Obviously.
Can't you feel sorry for somebody falling into a pit?
Rez is the most polite of. Shit, I keep trying to call you a beast folk. What was the updated?
Rougarou.
Rougarou.
Yes.
Will not be
Arugula.
saying it. I'm part Native American, and we don't fuck with that shit.
Rougarou.
Rougarou.
And you, short one. Your name?
Torin. Tall one.
Tall one. Right. Good to meet you. Good to meet you, Tauren.
I grab his finger.
God, that's gotta be awkward, right?
Right.
Not as small as a halfling.
Yeah, with the halflings, I just kind of give them a little deal, like one of
Head
these.
ruffle.
The finger on top of the head.
It's like a finger for you,
Feet
not
goes
even
into the
like
ground a
hand.
little bit.
If you use your
Pat
hand,
him
you
up.
might crush them.
And you?
Yeah,
Zorendal.
Mm-hmm.
Rez, you don't need to be so airy when you say that.
Just Renzo Rendal.
Yeah, Renzo.
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 Uh,
Yeah.
This new company we seem to have found is very interesting, Torin.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Interesting, right? Yeah, you could call it that.
The best word I could think of at the moment.
That's fair. So
So Vinderbrand and Rezo.
it's just Vin.
She
Vinderbrand, yes.
has a
Right,
thing.
right.
That's what I said. Well, I guess we are headed back into town. If you wish to accompany us, maybe you can distract those guards so we can kind of scurry in around them.
You're not wanting them to see you scuffed up and dirty.
Well, they kind of made some off-color remarks about how we wouldn't be able to fare well because us being ladies, and I told them off, but coming back this quickly, soiled would definitely be embarrassing.
But we don't want the guards to attack them. So maybe we stand in front and...
Why would they attack us?
I don't know. They might, right?
Is that what they do? They just come in swinging whenever they see something not short like yourself?
They might think you hurt us. If they don't see us.
Hurt you with mud.
Yeah.
I don't tend to worry. I've been to Rosewick a couple times before. Never had any
right.
issues.
Yes, then distract, please.
Very good. Will do. Renzo's good with the distractions. Yeah.
I just see his fangs. As
This
he's
sharp tip, yeah.
The smile's not a pleasant thing from him.
Do you still have Hopalong with you?
I think so.
Yeah.
You do. You
Yeah, as long as he didn't go away.
Nope, he's still.
Oh,
with
my
them.
apologies. My apologies. This is Hopalong.
Oh
Renzo's
my
been calling him
God.
dinner, but
It's the cutest thing ever. I was coming, like, just be like pinching its cheeks.
I'll bring him down. Put him right in front of your face. You can pet him if you like. I don't think he minds.
You have
You need something savory for after all these sweets.
Oh no, he does not like that. He does not like that. No.
Can you understand me?
Oh no.
He can't,
No,
he
no.
can't understand you, but he does not like, this person
humans.
that he's being brought towards.
Oh, right. He said he doesn't like humans. Something about hunting and all that.
He
You're
said
not the
that?
kind that... Yeah,
Sure you misunderstood him.
I heard him quite clear.
Do you not talk to animals? This is
That's
Wobbles.
Wolfman.
I talk to animals.
I feel like I'm surrounded by imbeciles. All right, back to town.
I'll skip.
Sadly, you're not the only person that understands big words.
Yeah, so... Right. And I'm thinking, like, that's kind of rude, right? I just helped you out of a hole and all.
I'm already like trotting back.
Yeah.
The
So while
purpose.
they're walking ahead of us, I'm gonna lean up towards Vin.
So if we're supposed to distract the guards, you want to make another hole?
I was thinking the same thing. Okay.
God.
Whereas you want to do it like right in front of the guards? Wait, we can't do that. Yeah, they'll see all that. We don't.
Sure. And then you yell. They run around, all in the hole. We go inside.
Done. All right.
This is gonna go great.
So we'll just follow along, right? And we'll just go up and
So, from what it sounds like, A team is currently going first at this point. Then,
Guess, yeah. If
Yeah.
they're hanging back, yeah. But when we get within close enough distance, is it still the same guards that we saw before?
yep, it's only been an hour.
Yeah. All right. So we'll kind of
2 hours at this point.
when we,
That's
we
a good point.
they're
2
in
hours.
an eye shot. We'll kind of all right. Those are the ones.
Right. Okay. So I guess I'll just kind of walk on up. Usually, when I'm walking into a town like that, I would try and not be as imposing as it's hard to do.
Slouch.
You know? Yeah. Like kind
Knock
of
off a
slouch
good
and
4 inches.
diminish-
You know.
Yeah, just diminish my figure as best I can, you know. But I'm not gonna walk up there, fucking muscles ripping, and a big ass like
Tree.
ball.
Have you guys ever seen a hill giant before?
Right.
You want to play a game? Boulder ball.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. Hey, I'll see if they've got any boulders on the way up. Or when I say boulders, I'm talking about like head shape, head
Yeah,
size kind of thing.
Head
Yeah.
size, yes.
Yeah.
They got 2 nice boulders on their shoulders.
It's like a golf team.
No. As far as I know, they've only been mean to the ladies.
Put
Golf
that
team.
image in your head.
That is no.
Remember to follow through.
Just imagine somebody saying that to you, but it's the guy that you're about to club. Remember to follow through.
The fountain after the golf is so great.
So, Ren, do you want to distract them and I can do the thing? Or do you want to do that later?
Like, they can see you at the moment, like,
Yeah.
you're not there. Like,
Oh, we literally walked right up on.
Well, here's the thing. You guys stopped when you guys went within eye shot to them, and pretty much the problem with Vin is he's an eye shot double the distance away.
Fair.
So Vin's
This
just
might
this
not. We
big,
might not have
big-
to wait. We might have to wait on the second hole.
Are we by you guys when you said that?
I was just gonna ask.
No, this is when you went off, and we're gonna have to head over to the
Okay.
to the guards, right?
So you guys are staying out of eye shot.
So
As you were.
Vin and Rez are currently walking up to the guards.
All right. Hey, gents.
Hey there. Not to sound rude, but this hurts.
Oh, sorry. Right. And I get used to it, and I'll just kind of squat down and sit for a bit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You look familiar. Do I know you?
Yeah, you might have. It's been a handful of years since I've been here last, but yeah, I've been around. Name's Vin. How are you?
What'd you do the last time you were here, Vin?
What did I do? Probably had a couple of drinks, talked to a couple of folk. Probably lost a bet or two. That's how it goes usually.
I remember you. You're the guy that fell off the balcony onto 2 tables and turned them to splinters.
You could get on a balcony.
Well, no, I fell off. That was the problem.
They don't build them like they used to.
That's not up to code.
Is it?
You should write a nasty letter.
Strongly worded letter. Right. Well, hey, listen. We've got a friend of a friend in town. Name's oh shit. What was it? Nata. Yeah.
Me?
You know of Nata?
Yeah. She runs, the bakery.
The bakery. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I could just smell my way there.
It's probably true. Just smell for the bakery and then look for the sign that has a pixie holding what looks to be, a giant ball of dough.
Well,
Good. Right.
While they're talking to them, we're going to be trying to, sneak around. It's not like a wall, right? It's just...
Oh, there's a wall. I said earlier that there's a
yeah.
giant wooden wall around the town. There's only 2 gates into the town.
Is there a obvious way for us to do that with one of us not very tall?
Oh, I'll get you in here in a second.
What do you mean?
Well, they were distracting them, and we were going to try to come in another way. Is there another obvious way, or what? Are we just waiting?
There's another way in all the way around on the other side of town. Though it's going to take 30 minutes to an hour to walk around the entire town.
Okay, I guess we'll wait.
I saw what you did.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to roll a check.
Stealth?
See if he's actually able to pulling that off.
Does he need to do... What does a squirrel need to roll?
I need you just to roll me a d20.
Just a d20?
Just a d20.
He has acrobatics, perception, and stuff.
I have a DC in mind. Just roll me a straight d20 for him.
Acrobatics. That helps you make a
You
fire.
passed.
Oh!
He did it.
Awesome.
Congratulations. It was literally just a straight like you had to get past a DC of 10.
Ah, so there's just this little tiny squirrel lighting matches on the other side of the wall.
That's a thing, right?
He was it like a sword, is slashing at the box.
Now
Setting
then,
a torch to things.
now for your next check.
Oh, boy.
Roll me that stealth now.
All right. Well, squirrels actually have a pretty decent stealth.
I would hope they would have a decent stealth.
For an animal, you have a pretty decent stealth.
I love that Bobbles has made a return.
That's awesome.
Now I have to roll something in return.
Oh god, not that perception.
Would that be their passive?
No. Because there's more than one guard.
They're not actively looking for him.
They're not, but, when a fire starts, they're going to be looking for what started the fire.
Who's gonna think the
The
squirrel,
squirrel
did it?
started it.
A fire! Where's the squirrel?
I feel like they're gonna see it and then they have to roll an intelligence check to see if they get it.
Well, here's the thing. Does your squirrel leave your tinderbox behind? Yeah.
You didn't tell them to pick it up.
They did.
I didn't tell them to leave it either.
Yeah.
Fair.
They see the fire, but they do not see the squirrel carrying the large tinderbox left.
He's packing it on his back.
What's
Okay.
going on?
Mini 25-pound chest.
Okay then.
He's like holding on to it by using his tail as leverage to keep it.
As you can see, this guy comes around the corner. Yeah, boss. There's a fire at the wall. Why are you talking to me then? As he reaches into his bag, here, take this, as he throws an orb at him. Just throw it at the fucking fire. Deal with it.
An orb?
Yeah, he takes
Okay.
out about a hand size orb that fits in the well within the hand, and he tosses it towards the other guard as he catches it. Okay. Now
Let's
back
see.
to the conversation. So you're the guy that broke the
Both.
balcony and 3 tables.
Right. I paid for it as last I remember.
You did pay for it, but it was still entertaining as hell. But my question is, do you plan on doing it again? Because
Well, I didn't plan
don't-
on doing it the first time either.
Well, here's the thing. You know, you chose to go on the balcony.
Right. I didn't choose to get. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I feel like it was a long night. All right.
The choice
Stakes
of the drunk
happen.
is a choice of the drunk. You still chose.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Listen.
As you
Did
guys
they-
hear a in the background.
So much for distraction.
Tried.
It was a good idea that they have countermeasures for fire.
Yeah. Good. Right. Listen. I've been trying to find a good, sturdy, solid rock. Right. The last couple I found, they kept shattering on impact. Right.
I don't know anybody that sells rocks.
Not well. There's rocks all over the place, but do you know of maybe the kind that doesn't splinter on impact?
Oh, a boulder ball. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
Just kidding.
You're asking this guy if he knows of any boulders that don't splinter on impact, which he doesn't even have any fucking clue what that means. It's like, what?
Well, right. When you hit them, sometimes if they're too soft, they just poof. Right.
I've
Honestly,
never
it's insane to see.
shattered a bolt. Nah, that's not true. I've never shattered a boulder before in that type of way, and I honestly can't tell you where to find a boulder to do that. You know, there is a guy that sells gravestones inside of town. He might have like a big chunk of granite or something like that.
Ooh. Fantastic. That sounds like a great idea. Thanks. What's his name?
No, not when I'm tying my hair back.
Got him.
Hashtag girl problems. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Where did I put this? Why is it down? Why are my notes down? Why do you do this to me?
I don't see a gravestone thing in my notes, so I don't have
It's-
anything
I
to help
don't-
you
I
out.
don't mention it to you because I don't think you would want to know the gravestone guy.
Sure.
To be honest.
Don't want to know.
Simple name. It's Marco.
Polo.
I knew it was gonna happen.
I was muted, but I
I
said
fucking
it.
knew it.
I've been There's been a commercial that's been popping up with
With
Marco Polo in the pool. Yeah. See, yeah. me, Marco Polo. Ah, Polo.
Well, appreciated. Thanks. Listen.
Love Geico.
Any chance that did they get the balcony fixed and all that? I don't want to go back.
Well, I would assume like it's been a couple of years since you've been here, and plus the last time I was there, nothing was broken.
Good. Very good. They still got
So
that.
you're really not planning on climbing up on the balcony again?
Well, if I do, I don't plan on tripping. I'll just stay. I'll stay off the height. I'll stay
Not
ground
to sound
level.
rude, sir.
Ground level it
But
is.
I
I
don't
got
think
it.
our balconies can hold your weight. I'm just saying that now.
Understood.
This guy has a
Understood.
straight face when he said that.
Yeah.
He was like,
Is him being an asshole starting to click with you now?
Nah. I get it. I mean, technically, I'm fucking heavy as hell.
yeah, like
I'm a solid. Yeah,
I
I'm a
feel-
solid
I feel bad if you-
725.
I feel bad if you ever go unconscious and the party has to drag you away because it's going to take the entire party to
Oh
drag you.
no.
And half the party is not willing to do so.
Should we put some kind of wheel apparatus on his clothing so we can just roll him
Countermeasures
as he
here.
falls?
Somebody learn levitate real quick. Yeah.
And cast it twice because he's heavy.
Does Levitate have a weight limit now?
There is a weight limit
Yeah,
on
dude,
it.
so I think it's 500
Ah.
pounds.
Shit, really?
Yeah, so he can't even levitate.
I was totally joking. That fit really good.
That's funny.
This is what you do. You levitate his clothes and then you levitate him. 1,000 pounds.
Oh, right, my clothes will hold it up, yeah.
Is
I don't know,
levitate-
my clothes already have holes in them, too.
Levitate's
for the most
concentration
part.
too, so you couldn't.
It
do
is
twice.
concentration,
Yeah.
so you need
You
two
have to have
different
two
people to
wizards.
cast it. How about you just cast Reduce on him? That seems like an easier use of a second.
Polymorph.
Polymorph, right?
Or fly. I don't think that has a weight limit.
But you have to consciously choose to fly.
Do you allow fly, Spaz?
I do allow fly.
Okay.
It's just you have to. The person has to be conscious to be able to fly. It's like
Yeah.
walking. You have to choose to walk. You can't walk when you're unconscious unless you're sleepwalking, and that's a whole nother problem.
Sleep flying.
Dude,
Oh god,
That's the
sleep
best of 'em.
casting spells.
Wow.
you were just studying magic the last couple of
Around
nights,
casting Firebolt.
and you just learned Fireball, and you just mutter the incantation in your sleep.
Sneeze out, fireball. Yeah.
Magic cantrips would be pretty
Off
easy to
topic,
do.
right?
Oh,
Oh, speaking of which, I did let the rabbit. I left the rabbit loose before we got into town too.
Good. then. Good. He
Out of
ran
sight
as
of
far
Ren's,
as he could, as fast as he could, or maybe he just dug a hole where you left him.
yeah, we did kind of take
There
him
you
away
go.
from everywhere he already knows.
Yeah, this is like nowhere he knows at this point. But yeah. So
Forest
then,
is the
what
forest,
is A
right?
team doing while these are when they're talking with the guard?
I think we're hiding and waiting for like an opportune moment to.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Well then,
Just counting on our new friends here to distract them enough.
We're trying.
Yeah.
That's everything. You can make your way inside the town. I see no problem not letting you guys in. As long
You
as
want to
feel
see
free
him
not to-
smash a boulder?
Not really, no.
It's really cool.
I'll pull out my my big ass two-handed.
Sure, we could sure. You just have to do it that direction.
You look like a strong type, right? Go find here. Take this one. Head out about 60 feet 60 yards that way. No, it would be like 20 yards.
You
As
have
far as
two
you are
people-
comfortable to throw that thing, right?
You have two people at the moment.
Oh, you're just there to watch. Okay, fair enough.
I'm
Fair
here to
enough.
watch.
Yeah, but do you really want him swinging the bat over here?
Well,
We
here's the
should all-
thing. You step away and do it elsewhere at an area that we can watch.
Do they seem interested in actually watching it?
Seem like they're just letting you do what you want as long as you're not
Just-
really affecting.
I'm just here killing time.
Yeah, like honestly, if you look past them, you can see what looks to be two people playing cards at the moment.
Well, hey, I'm up to see if these stones around here that just as good. So
Okay then, Rez, do you want to give me an athletics check again?
Hey, better
Hey,
than last
throw
time.
it. Okay then, and give me your quarterstaff attack.
Oh,
20.
nice.
Solid hit as you just crack, and it doesn't explode.
Nice.
All right.
So here's the thing though, where do you launch it to, and is it accidentally towards A team?
Oh no.
Nah. I mean, like
We
I
got
don't
a
know.
long
Where,
campaign
honestly,
ahead of us,
no
man.
clue where they are.
So you have no clue where.
No,
they're
just
at.
kind of. I would have aimed for a tree out of
Okay.
way. Out of way.
So then, as you guys are watching them
Why would
do
you
a
even
distraction,
offer that, Spaz?
as you guys are watching pretty much them distracting the guards at this point, as you can see what looks to be the Wolfman throws a boulder at the giant guy. He hits it, and you see this giant rock flying about 30 feet away from you guys as it crashes into the ground.
That was like the best pitch I've seen you do ever. Really good. You're getting much better, mate.
Aim for the cabbage cart. You gotta aim towards the wall at that point.
Cabbage cart. Yeah, right. All right. Well, it seems as though the boulders around here are a little bit of the sturdier type.
They do seem impressed with your hit.
They weren't. They honestly were probably just expecting the boulder, either your staff to break or the boulder to shatter.
Do they seem distracted enough for us to try to scurry in?
Sure. You try it.
That's all I'm doing. With after that, I'm gonna see, Not off. Thanks, fellas.
Roll me your stealth check.
Do I roll at disadvantage with chainmail?
You do roll it with disadvantage with chainmail.
Oh. I think. Oof.
Chainmail. Oh.
Well, I run ahead. Shit!
Clank, 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 clank. Clank, squish, clank, squish.
Yeah, right.
You know what? I'll roll it just in case. He's obviously gonna catch the dwarf. The question is, does he catch, you know, the other one? Nah.
Yes. Later, bitch.
I buy you no more creep pups.
As you just fly on by, and the other guard's like, "Wait, where are you going? Wait!" And the other guy's like, "That was a pretty impressive wait." Torin,
Yeah,
I thought you were going somewhere.
we were. We found a hole. We have to
Where's
change.
your friend?
She's probably already inside. You know, for being a guard, you're kind of shitty at your job.
I see then.
Nice.
Love you. Bye.
Forgive me.
I won.
He was a silent note taker. You talk shit.
Insulted
I know, dude.
know,
I'm
right?
so nervous right now.
Way to go, Torin. You're the
Right.
first to die.
About that soul, you owe.
Nice.
Oh no, I just need to keep my notes down.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we piss him off, the boss gets 1 CR higher. The final boss.
Well, do you want to do a check of who the guard is?
Yeah.
Captain of the guard at the very least.
No, not that high up. Captain
No?
of the guard wouldn't be watching the edge of the town.
Okay.
Intelligence?
I mean, the guy came out and said boss.
Am I rolling
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, you can.
It's gotta have some kind of rank.
Honestly, roll me a check to see if you actually like. Just roll me a d20, like an intelligence check, to see how much you recognize him.
18.
You recognize him.
Great.
Is that a good recognize or a bad recognize?
It's actually pretty good recognize. You understand this is Pierre Barpeth.
Zoot.
He's not the captain of the guard.
Say Kazoon type?
You did.
Why? But yes,
Pierre Bossert.
Barpeth.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, he's not the captain of the guard. But when it comes to ranks, he's like, you would equate to like a sergeant, pretty much. He's not the lead one, but he's one of the, you know, captain calls down to these 5 guys, and these 5 guys just govern over all
Supervisor.
these other people.
No wonder he's a dick. Fucking sergeant with gate guard duty.
Motherfucking
Yeah.
NCOs.
I don't even want to be here. I'm just stuck here.
Makes sense.
But yeah, you know that much. But yes. So do you make your way back into the town, Mudball?
Creak. Just walking normally now.
You two, are you just gonna be standing around out here playing this boulder ball, or are you actually gonna enter the town?
We'll
Oh.
take him to We'll take him.
You keep saying we, but I only see you.
She's getting the bath ready.
Just off for Nata. No worries.
Not a worry.
Why
Not a worry.
Quiet day.
Can't get the delivery right on this one.
Okay, then.
Tell you what.
Are you sure that's it?
Any
Not a clue.
anything? There, much better.
That's
Much better.
10 out of 10. Good job.
1 for 5.
You did good.
After we go see Nata, I'm probably gonna be heading back out. Maybe I gotta bring you something on the way. Drink or a snack.
Dug into the guard.
Yeah.
By the time you get back, I'm probably off.
Ah, well, enjoy the night, huh?
You too.
Don't destroy the bar, please.
Understood.
So I
Understood.
can be able to lounge in peace.
Oh, you look like you probably could use a drink. I'm just saying.
Can't drink on the job, though.
Yeah. Also, can't fall off the balconies either, can you? I'll just start heading back.
He doesn't recall the last time he fell off a balcony. He definitely recalls the last time you did, though.
All in a good night.
That's who you look at. Gotta feel bad for the one bar wench that had to, clean up 2 tables and,
I paid for it. I did.
Yeah, then. So you guys finally made it back into town.
Heading to S&P.
So what are you doing? I guess let's look at Arioma. What are you doing as you're sprinting? Actually, roll me a Constitution check.
How long are you run for?
Like a saving throw or just a
No,
con?
just
regular
check.
con. Okay.
Roll me Constitution. You ran like probably a good minute, but once you got past the gate, you're like, oh, clear.
Probably wait for the rest of them to come meet up now that I was able to get past everyone. I probably would be not standing out in the open just in case anybody recognizes me. don't want them to see me in my soiled banner. One has a reputation to maintain, of course.
A small town of people recognizing somebody that they've known since childhood.
Right.
Or since they were a child. Who would have noticed that?
Well, I guess we could point them towards S&P, and then I would probably want to go clean up. Probably take a bath and get some more clothes.
Well, I appreciate the time away and the direction. Suppose you ladies have yourselves a good night.
Okay, bye.
I don't know if Rez, you're probably still just kind of hanging out. No other agendas. Just gonna head over to the pastry shop and find Nata.
I'll probably talk to Rez before he left. Before I got left to go get changed or cleaned up. Rez, what are your plans for the night?
I'd stop by the bar and might do some shopping. Never really been in one of these towns of yours.
If we don't leave, we might meet you up there. Yeah.
Fair.
Great. And she's gonna go get changed or clean up.
So, as you guys make your way to the bakery, it's actually starting to close down at this point.
Now, with this is how big are the doors? Like, is this like I gotta like, what's that?
Person size?
Person size. So yeah, I'll just kind of give a knock and shimmy underneath real quick and hello. Looking for I'm looking for a Nata.
To be completely honest, I was not expecting a giant to walk into my shop today.
No, no, quite a giant. Thank you though. I appreciate that, but
say that to the door.
I was careful coming through, especially after the guard.
I saw you.
Right.
It almost looked like you had to get on your side and crawl through.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, maybe a bigger doors, but I'm sure that you don't see it. Yeah, that's aside the point. Are you Nata?
Nata who?
Right. Do you know a lady named Nata? Nata Feyre?
Not a person around here.
Right. Well, I'm in the wrong shop, obviously. Fuck it. Do you have any pastries to go?
Sure, I got plenty.
What do you recommend?
You're probably not
Most
used
expensive
to
thing?
like manufactured processed sugar stuff, huh?
Oh, yeah, I've found them before.
Oh, you
I
have?
mean,
Okay.
Certainly
It's
not
not
part of
really-
my
it's not
regular
really-
diet, but yeah.
So it's going to be like a super treat for you.
But yeah, can, suggest, the chocolate dipped croissant. I can, suggest, the sugar puffs. I can, also suggest the bear claw.
Oh, sugar puffs. Yeah, I heard a friend of mine talking about some sugar puffs.
Ah, neat.
And you find anything yet?
I'm finding some sugar puffs, the one that Ari was talking about. They're sweet.
What's a sugar puff?
I don't know yet, but we're about to find out.
You see,
So-
it's fried dough with
It's
powdered
fried.
sugar on top of it, with honey on top of it.
You had me at honey. Okay. 1, 2. Riz, you want some too?
Is there meat in it?
Meat?
Yeah,
Is
I'd
there
have
meat?
meat
Do you have
in it,
any
all
with
that
meat in
sugar.
it?
I could
Yeah,
make
she said
some
there's
with
meat in
I-
them.
I could make some meat in it, I guess. It's an odd request.
Yeah, down.
It's rolling hamburger.
All right, 1 with meat and 3 with that.
Candy
Please.
meats are a thing.
I think you just invented a calzone.
Yes.
Then. So we have a giant kin and a RoU here. Odd. I guess things happen. So what brings you two into town?
We were. I was looking for, as I mentioned, a friend of a friend.
Hmm.
I also need a fishing pole.
That's a very
Right.
specific task. I think you should probably go to the Twisted Hammer for something like that.
Twisted Hammer. Right. Okay. Yeah, but not you've. I was told that there was a Nata in town.
Hmm.
Never heard of her?
Not at all.
I see you trying.
Whole game
Oh.
is just gonna.
All jokes aside, I'm Nata.
How do I know you're Nata?
It's funnier when we don't intend it to be a not joke.
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like I knew the whole time. You bear a striking resemblance, actually.
Now my question is, who sent you?
Your brother.
Which one?
I don't know. He didn't mention it, but here, you gave me his note. He said if I was in town to give it to you.
Okay then. Thank you. I
You're
should read
welcome.
through it.
There's not much in it, so it didn't seem like that big of a deal. But
Does Nata have purple hair like the picture?
What?
It's kind of
Brown
purpley
hair.
brown.
It's more of a brown.
Okay.
Honestly, it's more probably a greenish brown.
I was like, this game has a violet too.
nice.
You're good. Keep going.
Yeah, but her hair is more of a
More brown.
greenish brown.
Okay.
But yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, seemed like a nice gent. They headed south though, so since we were headed up this way, he offered a note. So yeah, what was it? 1 with meat and 3 with that?
And you don't need to pay for them.
Unbelievable. That's quite nice of you.
Well, you did do a job.
Yeah, it was quite a job. I just brought a piece of parchment. Thank you.
Not many of us from the force are willing to travel out this far.
Tough times.
Tough people.
Yeah, understood. Listen, here, take this at least, and I would guess I'll just drop a gold for the effort.
Okay then.
Not one to just take free stuff,
Okay.
especially considering I don't think I did that much. So, it's a pleasure.
No, it was a pretty big effort crawling through that door.
Yeah, it really was.
You know, she was
Alright,
tempted
Riz.
to not tell you who she was until you crawled all the way back out of it. So once you crawl back in,
Rez, you're gonna have to hold these while I hold on. Alright. That one in your left hand, that's the meat one. You should be.
I advise
Go on.
against eating too many sweets. You might put on too much weight, and I fear that you won't be able to pass through doors if you gain too many pounds.
This is not a weight thing, right? It's a height thing. You get that?
Yes, but if you add a weight thing, it's going to be a real problem.
Oh, this is not an everyday thing. Yet.
You gotta
It's
be
my
around.
cheat day.
My
Cheat day.
Is that what
Right.
the episode's going to be called?
Cheat day.
Probably.
Yes.
Or
It is
Nata. Nata cheat day.
Not a cheat day. Done.
Done.
Liz, I heard you talking about a bar. Somewhere we maybe get a drink.
Well, before we leave town.
Say what? Too much
I
air
figured
again.
if we-
Hairball. Sorry.
I figured we would before we left town.
I think you should stop swallowing wobbles. Good for you.
Odd. Nope. The connotation there is just.
Swallowing
It's so
all-
unfamiliar. I could eat them as many times as I wanted to.
Is it just for the sensation of the crunch?
Keeps them going.
Actually, before we leave Nada's place, Ven will ask,
Is there any local legends or anything of myth, like fairy tales of the area?
I don't know. Are you going to ask me from outside of my dorm? Or are you actually going to walk in and have a conversation?
I don't know. People usually don't like me in their place. I shed.
Well, to be completely honest, you're the closest thing to folklore in this place. So be careful, I would say.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Also, if you're having a shedding problem, you know, they sell a lot of nice combs at the Twisted Hammer.
I probably should bring one of those up.
Comb and a fishing pole. Right.
the essentials.
Hey, Rez, while you're in there, find out where there's a good tavern or somewhere we can get a drink.
Didn't you fall off the balcony?
Yeah, but I'm not supposed to go back. Or at least that's what the impression the guy gave me.
Oh, like if there's another one in town?
Yes, somewhere I haven't demolished would be
There,
preferential, yeah.
There's another one. Yeah.
There's two places inside the town. Sean, do you want to describe the other place inside the town?
No, go for it, Spaz. I am ready to sit in the back seat on this one.
Oh my god.
So,
Have fun,
there is-
boys.
there is the Bloody Grape, which is the place you visited at first, which you kind
Bloody
of
grape.
destroyed because you were given a bet to drink as much as you could and caused you to pretty much climb up onto the balcony, but pretty much the railing couldn't hold your weight as it snapped and you fell backwards onto the table and then you passed out, stuck in there for like the night. 'Cause nobody could have dragged you out.
Right, but I did set a record, right?
Yeah, definitely. You definitely set a record on both how
Do I
much
have like
somebody...
my picture on the wall,
Yeah,
passed out on the
Like-
floor.
in two places.
Do
your
not
picture's
serve
on
this
the wall.
guy.
Yeah, like do not serve this guy. Also, this guy drink a lot of shit.
Wanted.
Wanted. Yeah, you're actually on the quest board. You got 300 gold
Shit.
underneath your name.
Hey, all right, that's a good bounty.
That's a good.
That is actually a good bounty.
It's a good bounty. As Rez stabs you in the back.
You want to play dead?
It says
That's
dead,
the
not
great.
alive. Sucks.
And so that's the place I destroyed, and the other place,
The other place is the corkscrew.
right? We've heard about this one. Or out of game, yeah.
Heard about it a little bit, but yeah.
All right. Well, off to the corkscrew we go, Rez. Unless you have any other agendas.
I wonder if they mean corkscrew like the bottle opener or the duck
Whoa.
penis.
Maybe
Make a
one
difference. A bar
something
would
to
go
drink,
to.
something to eat, right?
Wait, would Vin be able to get into the corkscrew? I don't think so. Now I think about it, it's in a basement.
Oh shit!
I think you're shit out of luck. you
Is there a
can't get into
basement window?
Just
Like-
to
like
go.
to go
to
orders,
beer.
yeah.
Yeah, There's no like patio service or anything.
Oh,
I,
would,
I hope not.
No.
Okay,
That would not be lawful, I feel.
I'm gonna.
And awkward.
Yeah,
Awkward.
I suppose the bloody grape it is.
Okay then.
Guess.
I'm not getting into that other joint.
What if you moved enough earth? And then we just sort of open the wall.
Bury the dig up the basement where it becomes a floor, no longer a basement.
Could
We
be
make
done,
stairs.
but I'm gonna make a very conscious effort, at least for now, to keep the magic to a minimum. Seems like usually a good place to stat.
So, you guys make it to the Bloody Grape. So, as you guys make it through there with the whole scene of you crawling through the door, let's go back to A team.
Okay.
If I'm right, Torin, you've already made your way to the tavern, so I guess this question is, Arielma, what are you doing? Are you even leaving your house tonight?
I would, once I was cleaned up and had a change of clothes, probably throw another pair of clothes in my bag in case something like that happened again. And then I would probably go to try to find Torin. Just to see when she would want to take off again, like whether we're going to stay the night tonight or set off now.
It's evening, so there is one place you will know where you can find Torin during the evening.
Probably somewhere that has some pints, so that's where I'll head.
So she's either at your house, which you're currently at, or the bar.
Then to the bar I go.
You all make it to the bar. As you can see, actually, yeah, as you make it to the bar, you can actually see what looks to be Vin currently cross-legged, sitting at the table with pretty much Rez and Torin, all chatting it up.
So there's this other place, and it's all in the basement. So how the fuck am I supposed to get into there, right? So I guess here we are.
I would know about that place, right?
You wouldn't know about the place.
Would he want to get in there?
It's a cat house, along with a bar.
At that point, all I knew was it was the only other bar that I haven't trashed in the city.
Yep.
So.
Not yet.
Not
Yet.
Maybe some trashing will take.
It's only session 1.
When it comes to him in that place, he's just gonna crash through a couple floors.
I might charge extra for a giant kin for all the damage.
All the damage done.
All the damage goods.
See, no.
She'll be out of commission for a couple days.
Okay, then. So you guys are currently inside the Bloody Grape. Or you see the group. It's fine. Are you gonna join them with drinking, or are you going to do something else at the moment?
Yeah, I'll go sit with them. I won't be drinking though.
Ari, it's good to see you again. All cleaned up.
Yes, it feels good to
Clean
be-
up well.
Ah, it smells so fresh and clean. It's nice. Torin, there you are. What's our plan? Are we, now that we're back here and it's close to nighttime, were we wanting to stay here in Roseville one night and head out first thing in the morning, or were you wanting to head out tonight?
I think if we headed out tonight, we'd have to we'd get outside the gate and have to start a fire because of all the animals and stuff. So
Plus, you
maybe
fell
we
into a hole in broad daylight. What's your
Right.
chances of falling into a hole in the middle of the night? Even
Exactly.
the same hole.
Yes.
So yes. Oh, so we should set off first thing in the morning, right?
I think so.
All right. Yeah, that works for me. So you two were coming from where we were headed in that direction. Are you from up in the woods up there? Or in that direction?
Yeah, I guess to say that we're from the woods is a fair assumption, yeah. I mean, the woods is a lot, so
Also, I should
up
know,
north, yeah.
Rez is getting a lot of strange looks in the tavern.
I actually come from under the sea.
Not that far off, you actually lived pretty close to the sea most of your life.
Did you live in a pineapple?
Of course. How else do you live under the ocean?
Of course.
Under a rock.
Ready.
Under a rock.
Oh!
We'll end it up.
Lovely.
So peace, folk.
Just the storm
Ruger
goes.
Well, are you guys heading back tonight, or are you staying over in Rosebrook tonight?
Oh, I didn't plan on staying in town. If anything, I head up towards the trees, and I prefer to be under the stairs.
It's cost money.
Eh.
So you're heading back up where you come from?
Well, sure. I mean, we only came here to give what's her face the note.
Well, Torin,
None of your business.
they were
Gotcha.
saying that there was things that we should be careful of. Maybe we could see if they wouldn't mind accompanying with us until we need to part ways. Safety in numbers, perhaps.
I agree.
What do you intend on? Doing?
We heard a rumor of a cave 2 days
Oh.
north.
Stop right there. Me and caves, we don't do well.
Why?
Nah, why?
And I'm gonna stand up like this.
You almost hit your head
like,
on the
yeah.
chandelier.
Typically, it's not free Roman territory down there, and also they're pretty dark. I don't see so hot in the dark.
Well, if we find the place, you can just leave after, and we explore it. And
What's in this cave?
it's supposed to be gems. Lots of gems.
Any goblins?
Not that I know of.
Trolls?
Also, not that I know of.
Bears?
I've only heard there's maybe an ancient dragon.
Dragon.
It's a rumor.
Just a rumor, though, I'm sure.
Then I need to get a scale.
Are you looking for dinner? Or are you looking for something else, Renz?
Just a scale.
Right.
Keepsake.
Oh, I was thinking of like weighing scale for some reason and not dragon scale.
Just another
What
fat
How heavy
joke.
is this dragon? Yeah.
I need to see how heavy this dragon is. I've always been curious of how much they weigh.
Pardon me, Madam Ancient. Do you mind standing on this little scale I carried? I have a bet with a friend.
Never ask a lady her weight. You never ask an older woman her weight. You never ask a dragon their weight.
You don't ever ask a dragon
Or
anything.
age. Yeah.
And what sparkling teeth you had.
I mean, of course you're a girl dragon.
I mean, you probably hear this from all your food. But it's just marvelous. Boink a dragon.
Ogres and donkeys, yeah.
Face hurts.
I love Shrek. It's one of the best
Yeah.
movies of all time.
It is great.
Ooh.
Oh, okay then.
Make sure you keep off the grass, shine your shoes, wipe your
Wipe your
face.
Do you love it?
Oh, don't get me started, Shrek. Okay. I will literally spend the
Amazing.
rest of tonight quoting Shrek.
I failed.
So then,
Not my gumdrop.
Another
button.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Hey, ye with the big head. Yeah, you.
Rez, I think they're talking to you.
You have the biggest head in the room.
Yeah, but it's proportionate at least. Yours is just
A
right.
long head, not a big
Yeah.
head.
Yeah. Who? I'll look over. I mean, do I see anything?
Yeah, you see what looks to be a dwarf.
Oh, hey.
Hey there. Remember me, you cunt?
Look,
I don't think so. Mostly is. I don't want to get rude. Did I? Did Yeah, of course I remember you, right? It's been a few years, right?
Has it been a few years? Shit. I thought it's been a few weeks.
I've certainly not been here in a few weeks.
Are you sure about that?
No, not always.
Meh.
I've been in the woods. How are you?
I'm I'm doing good. How about
Have it-
yourself?
I'm doing well. Have a drink, will you?
Yeah. I was actually about to ask you. How much you think you could drink?
Well,
Am I missing something?
I've been warned not to go on balconies. Other than that, I can drink a lot.
How does a balcony come
Probably
into
your weight's
drinking?
worth.
How does a balcony come into drinking?
Well, apparently this place had a balcony, right?
Yeah,
Is it still
balcony
there?
right there.
Yeah. Well, it's not, at least a few years ago, not built to support the weight of a man of my stature. So I could drink a lot. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Now, I think this time though, I could beat you. Confident in it. I've
You
been
think so?
practicing.
Practicing.
Haven't
You
stopped
understand?
drinking ever since.
You need to swallow a bag of holding.
That's
That
a
would
neat
be-
trick. That's a neat ass trick though.
That would be cheating, wouldn't it? So, I mean, I enjoy a wager and all, right?
Mm.
But let's be honest, you're the size of my stomach, right?
Well, here's the thing. You talk big, and you're pretty big yourself. But
Thank you.
But here's the thing. Last time you drank against me, you got KO'd.
Yeah, I quite sure somebody slipped me a little something to. You know.
Sure. Make your excuses.
Hey.
You just don't like being called out on your weak gullet.
Oh, low blows. I understand. It's okay. Well, shall we?
Why not?
Hey,
He drops a bag of gold onto the counter.
I'll throw everything I
Bring
got
us
on the
3
counter, too.
kegs. Each.
Bottoms up, Renzo. We might not be sleeping in the woods tonight.
Am I drinking too?
This is a drinking competition between the two of us, but you
Okay,
know.
good.
Okay then. So, how do you want to do this?
Fairly, I would presume.
Well, of course, that was the main part, but I'm more questioning who taps out first or who goes unconscious first.
Well, isn't it the same thing?
In most cases, yes. But there are some people that just can't handle their alcohol and decide to throw up.
Right. I did that a couple of times. It did not turn out well.
No, and we don't want any flooding here.
That's fair. We'll call it a tap.
Okay then.
And let the match begin. Roll your Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God. Okay.
As you guys are actually putting down the first keg at this point.
Jesus Christ. Fucking that
No.
one. Oh,
Wow.
shit. Good night,
You
guys.
know what? I'm
You think a
Fucking
bigger
A.
guy can hold his
Seriously,
alcohol?
can a guy not even get advantage on a fucking giant kid?
I don't know if yours. What? Oh wait, we don't got any right now.
Here's the thing: if it was like a shot or a like, you know, tanker,
Yeah, for a keg. Yeah.
you're putting down an entire keg, and he's also doing the same thing.
Fucking A.
And
Fucking
you know-
that one.
So you finish, put down the keg, and you're like, and this is what you hear. Hey, per se. And then he's like, I speak fucking halfling and dwarvish, and I have no fucking clue what you just said. As you go face down into the table, crashing into everybody.
Shit, am I breaking more stuff?
Oh no.
I'll make a crushing blow check for the table. It survives. It survives. You
Mostly.
knock over the table onto like say res, but it doesn't break the table.
So technically I have a pillow now.
Yes.
Can I try to grab my beer as he's coming down?
Yes, make me a dexterity or acrobatics check.
Mm.
You make it. You save your ale.
Yeah.
They come in pints. But
Yes, you were able to save it, and
Well, this is embarrassing.
you won't even remember it.
I'm gonna have good dreams tonight, though.
Yep. As the
Actually,
giant...
they're gonna end up being nightmares after that. Yeah, it's gonna get ugly.
Oh. So then, who's paying for the room for this fuck?
You can get into a room.
No, he's sleeping on the floor, but he's not fucking sleeping on the floor for free.
I'll take it.
I'll pull out a blanket and kind of just, for my, traveling, kind of just lay it over him and just kind of.
You cover his like half his
My
legs.
ass.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say it's like Kronk's tent in the Upper Group.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good night, big guy. And
You cover his face. You cover his face.
Fucking that one.
I remember my first drink.
I remember my first drink.
As if it was. Yeah, shit.
How much is it for the room?
The room is like 5 silver. You pay for it, or you don't? Okay. Knock it off.
Tornwood.
Knock it off your money.
Yep.
And the dwarf is victorious, finally. It took him 2 years to get his revenge, and he honestly thought it was a week.
Is there a way for any of us to check the alcohol? Because wouldn't it be kind of weird that a big giant would just clock over from one drink?
I think I
Sure,
can
yeah.
actually.
You could check it.
See if maybe the dwarf like poisoned it or something to. That's just table talk. Ari wouldn't have thought of that.
It's a possibility if you wanted to. It'd be the easiest way would be detect poison if you have a spell. But otherwise, I would need to make like a medicine check or something like that, or even try to drink it yourself.
I'm linking a thing in the chat.
Okay, let's see what this thing is inside of chat.
Cooking utensils, activities. Spot poison or impurities in food. There is a DC check for it if you want to allow me to use that.
Where did you like this?
Cooking
And
utensils. It's from
The staff chat, the Resi Unity.
Yeah, the staff
chat.
RoU.
Oh yeah, I dropped it in the right unit.
Ah, there we go. Cooking utensils. I was like, that's just this link right here. But here it is. Okay.
Activities are down at the bottom.
Not poison or impurities.
If you
Food.
Then make your check.
okay, I will make my check. Hacha. I failed by 1.
You think it's 100% poisoned?
Grrr.
What you growling for?
No, it's res, not gur.
I know.
Right.
I know.
Do I know the dwarf?
Actually, yes, it's the dwarf that you were talking about earlier.
Do I have a name?
No.
His name is Doot Doot Doo.
No, it's Newt Newt. Get it right, Sean.
Let's can't do anything right tonight.
Not a thing.
Oh shit! Did you fall asleep
Not a
with Hopalong?
thing. Nice.
Bjorn Steelbeard.
Bjorn Steelbeard.
Nice.
Bjorn.
Fjorn?
Bjorn.
Okay.
Not Bjorn. Bjorn.
FJ.
So he's not the maker of the Bjorn bit.
Not the maker of the Bjorn bag.
I got some words to have with that guy.
Bjorn! Did you dirty the mead?
Huh?
You heard me.
You think I have no honor?
That's not what I asked. I asked if you fucked with it.
No, I promise I did not do anything to it. I even promise on my beard that I didn't do it.
I see. I would say insight check, but with that beard comment, I would probably fully fucking believe him.
Yeah, like he just
Yeah.
pretty much like put his life down on the table.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Rezo and be like, "Mm-mm, he didn't do it."
I had an empty stomach, guys. I'm sorry.
Have bread before you drink. Why the
I can't-
pretzels are
I
on the
can't.
table?
You chugged an entire keg with nothing.
Empty stomach. It's been the plumberries and that's it, honestly.
You just dropped yourself.
Well, you had the puffs.
No, I didn't eat any yet.
You know.
Oh.
You're
Did
They
safe.
he-
ate the damn rabbit.
Did he squish him?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you squish Hopalong?
No, I let him go earlier.
Okay.
But if he was there, he'd be dead.
Too many damn squashed animals for my big characters.
Hug him and squeeze him and call him George.
Gorge.
George, would you like to buy a clam?
Okay, then. So,
Just let me know when I wake up.
what are the rest of you doing as this large giantkin is stuck on the ground, sleeping, snoring loudly?
Really loudly.
Hmm.
Well, I guess we can set off in the morning. You were they willing to come with us?
I look at Rezo.
Potential of a dragon. Look, a dragon. That might be something good.
I mean, again, the dragon is probably not even in there. We're just expecting to find some gemstones, hopefully.
If it lived there 100 years ago, maybe there's still something left over.
That's fair.
You're more than welcome to join us, and if, at any time you guys need to part ways, that is totally understandable. Okay.
I'm good.
I'd
Do
probably,
you all
I'd probably
pretty
head
much
home
go
then.
back to your places and hit the hay for the night?
Agree to meet there in the morning.
Okay, then. As the giantkin wakes up and drags himself out.
All by himself.
At least I can crawl out without having to duck, right?
Just leaving nail marks into the ground as you drag yourself.
Get a couple splinters.
Okay, then. And these guys rest for the night, getting ready and preparing for your adventures tomorrow. That is where I'm going to call the session tonight.
Awesome.
Nice.
Now then, considering it's the end of the game, we usually like turning to the chat for questions. Oh wait.
Hey, chat.
Let's just stare. Man, they're quiet tonight, guys.
Like, usually they ask at least one question, but man, these guys, they're not paying attention at all.
Well,
Left
sleep.
speechless.
we do have a Rise of Unity section in the Discord, so if any of you guys do check this episode out, jump in there and put some comments in there. We have been dropping some memes and some GIFs in there about
I wonder
things
why.
that pertain to
Yeah,
what's
play.
going on. So yeah, leave some comments or drop some GIFs in there as well, so we can see what you guys thought.
Also, if you guys do watch this, do you think he was drugged or not for real? Is the real question. Leave it up. I want to see
Clearly.
what you guys think.
I think it was.
Yeah, with the size
well,
of
you
that
would.
man.
Awesome. Well,
That was fun. Awesome session.
yeah.
Session one.
Thanks, Spaz.
great.
Really appreciate it. I'm
Spaz, good job.
glad
That was
we
fun.
finally got to this point. It's been a lot of work. All of us making characters, waiting for the artwork. We still have some other admin stuff to do before the campaign kicks off. Spaz, you said you wanted to just record all the session zeros, right? We're not going to stream
Yes,
it.
just record the session zeros, which pretty much just give an idea of anybody that's watching this to this point. For this session zero, it's going to be a maximum of 4 episodes.
And we just leveled up to 5, right?
Yeah, sure.
All except you, because you passed out.
You passed out.
Fucking A.
You actually went down a level.
Yeah. I just lost all my spell slots.
You know what it was? Is the puffs were like an XP doubler. And you didn't have any.
They're rare candies on Pokemon.
I just squashed them all.
Not a good day for you.
Nah.
I was having a great day until that one bet. My first
know what?
bet.
Table something.
At least you could say you didn't fight until the end. No, you just lost at the beginning.
No,
Like,
it was horrible. I didn't even put up.
you took at the first step in the
Ugh.
marathon and collapsed under your own weight.
Well, I got his name now, Fjorn. I'm coming back for him.
They have his name.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Well,
they tell you.
Did I actually recognize him? No.
You did recognize him
Yeah.
after a bit of talking. Yeah.
Yeah, so we had my last drinking bet.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I got in trouble in this town was
Yeah.
because of him.
Have to cast
Presumably-
quarterstaff to his face.
No.
Not casting quarterstaff. That's casting a
Tree
ballista
branch.
bolt.
Yeah.
Oh, boulder ball.
Just
We've
like
been over
just do a
this.
sack flick.
You'd break his
guys.
legs.
Not breaking someone's legs at that point for him. It's breaking someone's complete lower half.
Crushed pelvis.
Come on, I'm only 9'11". Okay.
You're right. You only tower over most men, and he's a dwarf, so you tower over him even more.
I know, seriously, that's gotta be crazy. Just look at the party images. Torin next to Vin. It's awesome. Great visuals.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll have our future RoU Session 0 games. We'll be playing on Wednesdays, and I'll try to be uploading them each night after we play, so that way people can try to catch it regularly as well. Do we got anything else to put out before we stop the recording?
Oh, sure, girl dragon.
Love Shrek reference. It's great.
Watch Shrek. Just watch
Yeah.
Shrek, everyone.
Watch Shrek. That's your homework.
That's your homework. Nice. Yeah, I might have to do that. It's a great movie.
The first one only, or
And
All of
if
them?
you feel up for watching all of them, you can go ahead and do it.
yeah.
Also, if you want to watch something, watch the third one and then the fourth one and see how they change Rumpelstiltskin into 2 movies. They completely change him.
Fair enough.
Awesome. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. Sundays we got Ages Past, 6:30 p.m. Pacific for all of the regular games. Tuesdays we have Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Wednesdays we have RoU, and then Saturday mornings we have World Building. We are looking for more people to sign up for the Tabletop Guild games. So if any of you guys are wanting to play with us, just reach out and we'll try to schedule and get some more of
That'll be
those
awesome.
community games going. Yeah, they did one that was I think 2 episodes and everyone had a lot of fun. Was it 2 that you guys did, or was it just the one?
It was 2.
It was 2.
Oh,
Somebody's
somebody
character died. Yeah. And then we also have some other projects we're trying to get going. We have a 40K thing that they did a one shot and they all had some fun. They might be doing that some more. So yeah, great stuff. So check out the Discord. We got lots of episodes on our YouTube. But that's it for us, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Right.